Hello, hello. Yes, I'm here. On Friday at 4:30 p.m. my time. It's scandalous, I know. But for those of you that haven't been paying attention to like the 5 seconds I was streaming this week, or my Twitter, my housemates are gone for the weekend. So it's just me and one of their two annoying dogs. So, yay, stream time. Because as you may have noticed this week, I basically got screwed out of my stream 2 days in a row. I should have streamed 8 hours and only streamed an hour and a half because of people coming home from school or work whenever the hell they felt like it. So that was fun. So here we are. And on Tuesday, the one day I did get to stream all day, the most important thing in the entire story after 200 plus hours happened on Tuesday this week. The one day I did get to stream. Well, I guess I streamed on Monday too, but it's a different game. But still. So, the most important thing in the entire story happened on Tuesday. So, if you weren't here on Tuesday, you missed that. So, we just, dealt with the whole other/Darren situation. Found out whether or not Darren actually loves our character. Nothing important. Nothing that I've been trying to get perfect for 200 plus hours. No, just that. I also decided that I was not going to do Nenio's Quest because if I had to do Nenio's Quest again, I would probably never play this game again. Because when I started Nenio's Quest, I quit playing for 8 days. That's how much I was looking forward to doing her quest again. So poor Nenio is going to get a crappy ending just like Lan. But you know what? Either Nenio gets a crappy ending or I never play again because her quest is that horrible. So I'm not going to do it again. Unless I do it off stream, but I don't even know if I can now because we're in Is. We're not officially in Act 6 yet, but we're very, very close. We got to Is, and we're told by Little Miss Arilu that we had a choice between saving 3 things. We could save, we could go find the Queen, and you know how much I love her, but she's also with Erebeth. Or we could go to some library and save some knowledge that's super important to the world. Or we could go and save our allies and the banner that they still call the Sword of Valor, even though it doesn't even have a sword on it anymore. But since they said allies, I didn't want to risk losing any companions, because right now I'm not even with my A team. I'm with some random team that I RNG'd as usual, and I didn't want to risk losing any of my A team if that's what they meant. But no, when we got there, it was just 2 random named NPCs that weren't even much in the story. CR and Miamir. And then a bunch of generic crusaders, so was nobody really important. But anyway, so now we're in Is, fighting our way through an impossible to navigate city full of chasms and monsters and fun, trying to get to either the Queen and Erebeth, or the library, whichever one we figure out how to get to first. I have done this part of the game one time in my first run, and that was like 2 years ago. So I don't really remember a lot about it. So without further ado, I guess we should just get into it. Who knows? They might just decide to come home for their camping trip early too. The way it's going to go in this week, anybody's guess. But anyway, so here we go. We were fighting some monsters, trying to figure out how to get across this stupid town. Because this is where the Whirlwind was originally opened, so it's in a bit of disrepair and a bit filled with demons. And we also had Descari taunting us and saying, hey, come and kill me. You can't, blah, 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 some crap. Oh, yeah, he also mentioned that the dragon who died in the first 3 seconds of the game is now his slave. So that's interesting. Yeah. So that's about it. We haven't really played a lot this week. We had Tuesday where we did all the super important stuff. And then I only had like 90 minutes that I was able to stream beyond that. Alright, so, as you can see, we do not have the right party. Here's where this horrible human being is, and Erebeth. And this is the library where there's supposedly some super, super important knowledge that we need to save. And I think you do have to actually go there for the Ascension ending, but I'm not doing that. And this is the Sword of Valor, which is not a sword, nor even a banner with a sword on it, but they still call it the Sword of Valor. So this is our makeshift camp. We just got some allies, not the random crusaders and very, very minor NPCs hanging out there. But we're trying to get over to here and here, and we had to go through some building that had like a bunch of different exits on a bunch of different floors, and we went out one way, and now we have another entrance into the building. This place is so convoluted, and that over here is where Daskari popped up in some cutscene, was taunting us, even though we haven't even went over there yet, but okay. So right now we're just trying to figure out how to get through this damn place. Now, I think we came out of this building over here and then walked this way. And now there's another entrance, and there's also a way that goes down here, and there's a way that goes back here. It's just very, very pain in the butt to get through this place. Is that our sword? Our fake camp? Okay. Alright, so I don't know if this is the building we were in, or if it was the other one. Because we got some Fog of War stuff happening over there. Okay, so ideally we want to go up this direction, I would think. But it looks like we can't even go that way, so we'll see. Another mobility check, and freaking Olberg's the one doing the mobility checks, which is not ideal because his mobility is not nearly as high as some other people that usually do the mobility checks. But I guess we'll try it. Hey, we got here for some loot, apparently. Yeah, as I said, I'm not with my ideal party, so the goal is to actually get to the point where their companions are actually able to be accessed again. Because I RNG'd and got these fools, who I'd normally never have with me. Oh shit, there was more loot behind us. Oh well. Such is life. Oh, is it here? Okay, that's better. Alright. And another door. Is this the door we were just outside of? And if it was, then why did I have to do all those stupid checks to get in here? Yeah, this is the building we were already in, I believe. Yeah, because there's dead shit in here. So yeah, we were already in here. So, yeah, like I said, this place is a little bit difficult to navigate. I'm not sure which stairs we went up, though. If it was these ones, because there's two sets of stairs, and they both go to the second floor, obviously, but then one of the two areas of the second floor also goes to the third floor, and I believe that's where we came out and went around. Yeah, this place is fun. Okay, so now where are we? We'll buy another door. Now, I don't know if this is the door we came in before or not. It's so hard to navigate this place. Especially when I've had to do it in tiny little hour or less streams before getting interrupted, so got a little too frustrated to be paying much attention to where I was going. Alright, alright, so this is where we went in originally. Yeah, this is where we went in originally, because this is where our camp, our temporary camp is. Guess let's just go down here. I don't know. We're not going to get there on time, because it's so hard to even get around this place. Yeah, it's very hard to even figure out which direction you need to go. There's apparently more loot over here somewhere. And then these idiots just land on your head. That's cool. He just is a rock, though. He'll basically just use mirror image and screech at us. He's not really too much of a threat. And Day is first. But if you missed Tuesday, you don't know what happened with Darren and the other. And you don't know whether or not he actually loves me if you missed Tuesday. I wonder. Alright, yeah, I don't know what our spells are looking like either. Because I've been playing in little itty bitty tiny bits and pieces. Guess we'll just do this for now. Ivu. Who I accidentally killed on Tuesday. I tried to use Banish and forgot that it actually would affect her because she's from Elysium. So that was fun. Oh, gosh. Anyway, Rachel, why are you injured, you dummy? What have you been doing when I haven't been looking? Oh, another rocky poo. So Ember could heal Regil or she could attack. I mean, I guess you're gonna heal him. I could have swore this girl had boundless healing, but apparently not, because she ran all the way over to him. Alright, and Regil still needs healed. Let's just do this. Even though Darren's the real healer, but Darren's better at casting and healing than all the fake healers. I mean, Ember's pretty good at casting, but still. Oh, and he has Sorcerer's Reflex, so he can actually go again. But yeah, like I don't even remember what our spells are looking like right now, because it's been so chaotic even trying to get through any of this playthrough lately. Okay. Alright. And me. So got two of these dudes left. I'm surprised they haven't used mirror image yet. That's usually their go-to. They loves them their mirror image. I actually am close enough to do a touch attack, but I don't think I want to because I don't want to use something that should hit them both. Okay. Now, is everybody healed? No, Regil, you're still not healed. Why is Regil just not healing? He's been healed like 15 times and he's not getting any healing. What is that about? Seriously, dude. Alright, anyway. Okay. Regil, just drink a potion. I'm sick of your nonsense. I'm sick of your nonsense, boy. As soon as I find my potions. Got so much junk in here. Oh, so now you're not going to attack, huh? Fine, just throw that then. Oh, show him. Near death, eh? Okay then. Yep. Fake healer, how about you do this again? I don't know what's wrong with these people, but they're not healing properly. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't think we're even going close to the right direction, but I'm just going whatever way I can go at this point because this place is so ridiculous. I'm just going whichever path I can find. Which means something bad's probably going to happen like it did in my first run, but, you know, this place is impossible to navigate. If they want you to get places on time, they need to make it easier to navigate. Damn it. Alright. So, I guess this is a dead end then. But hey, we got some loot. Oh, there's some athletics thing here. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, there's a mobility check up there too. Where are you going? Just fly across, dude. You and Ivu. Just give us a taxi ride across. You're a freaking griffin and a dragon. This should not be too hard to figure out, folks. My God, where are you going? You're finding a trap. That's where you're going. Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't know what you people are doing. Everybody get your asses up here. This is where Birdman wants to go, apparently. This place is so annoying to try to get through. And I wasn't even thinking about athletics and mobility checks because I forgot about that and didn't know if we'd be getting that far into this at this point in time. Alright, let's go down here first. See if we can get a better view of anything. Not really. Can you actually walk all the way around here? Oh, another freaking trap. Jeez, come on, people. And I'm trickery person now, too, which is not great.
As it should be.
Look at all these weird-ass checks. Now, is this where we just were? Yeah, I think we were down there, right? Hey. Alright. Did I mention how fun this place is to navigate? Don't know what the hell Ember's bird was doing all the way over there. But at least they fixed it. You can now see her bird. Alright. So I don't know where the hell this trap is. Really? Oh my goodness. This place is fun to navigate.
Enemy approaching!
I was just about to try to move everybody over, and now this idiot comes and runs over and gets in my face. Fly, Olberg. You are a griffin. Just fly up here and get in his face. Should not be that complicated for you. Alright, anyway. Yeah, he should just be able to fly right over, should he not? Same with you, Ivu. Hello, sir. Now, I know that they've got annoying breath attack. I remember that much about these ones. Don't really have a lot of level 1s left. Would you like another, sir?
Go.
Ivu, just fly up here. Seriously. The day they give us the patch where flying creatures can actually fly, we'll have a frickin' celebration. Alright. This is the walking simulator, this fight. Yeah, I know if it was real time, we'd all be rushing in, setting off traps, aggroing everybody, but wouldn't be having to wait to get to them, right? We'd just all be dead and only using melee attacks, and like I said, setting off traps and aggroing everybody. The super fun you get with real time. Alright. Yeah, get your ass up there, Olberg. Yeah, I know, but go. Pretty sure he's not going to be able to charge because of this nonsensical nonsense that we're walking upon. Okay. You can't attack, but you can walk all the way past him. Logic. Alright. Stuff I never use. I guess I could try to make myself actually use this. All these skills I never used. He's immune to it. How nice. And apparently Sorcerer's Reflex no longer works. Sure, cool. Alright, anyway. And there is a trap up here we also have to be careful of. No. I should have set that off. I keep seeing stuff go past the window. My god. They better not be coming back from the camping trip early. Alright. So he's dead, but we're still in a fight with something. Just we can't see it, apparently. Which is super fun. tree boy. And another one of them. Yeah, Soziel. Over there. Great place for you. Just get over here. Still gotta be careful of this stupid trap, too. Okay, still got the tree over here.
Careful now.
Okay, yeah, I know. Great, go. Alright, now can I actually undo this trap? Really? That's how you want to go? That direction? Really? Really? Okay. That's ridiculous. Alright, anyway. I boo. Darren also very far away. Ember. Don't know if she can cast from there. Can try. And she missed. Cool.
Yes.
Soziel, also nowhere near the actual fight. Okay. Okay, can I finally undo these damn traps now? Is that alright with all y'all? Okay. Onward. Like I said, I don't have a clue if we're going anything close to the right direction.
A trivial matter.
Don't think there's anything else over here.
Over there.
Except some loot, apparently. Can't really go any further down that way. This place is super fun to navigate, isn't it? My little free crusaders. Hi, guys. Alright. Oh, my. So, let's look at the map again. I don't even know where we are. We've missed some loot, apparently. Okay, so we're getting close to where the Queen and Erebeth are, maybe. So we'll try to go this direction and see how well that goes. Oh, there's Tarendalev. Ember Duskari said, your dragon protector is my slave now. She's now an undead dragon. So we can't go that way, it seems. Cool, cool, love it. Don't think there's anything else this way we can go. These guys look kind of annoying.
Our victory is certain.
I know they have breath attack and some other annoying stuff they cast. How do you have ability damage, Ivo? What is that about? When did that happen? Strength damage. When did that even happen? Has anybody else got weird ass shit going on like that? Yeah, Olberg too. Annoying. Okay, so spells, negative levels, 1 permanent negative level. Cures all temporary ability damage. Okay. Olberg's got strength damage as well. What does this do? Whatever. Yeah, just go hit something. Alright, so Darren, you gotta fix him now. Okay, me. Okay. Don't know why it's only hitting the one that time. But okay. So zeal. Yeah. All creatures in a 20-foot burst centered on target point. Okay. Breath weapon. Breath weapon. Fun times. Well, you know, Ivo has a breath weapon too, but Regil and Olberg are kind of in the way. But she can't actually reach them for some ridiculous reason, so I guess we'll just have to aim carefully. At least one's down. Alright, me and Ivo. Well, I mean, I guess we all got a little bit of damage, but it's not too terrible. Okay, this fool's the only one that's left. Oh my goodness, I still keep seeing stuff go past the window. It's like I'm sitting with my back to the window, so I just keep seeing shadows go past. And I'm like, is somebody home? What is going on? They should not be home. They just left on a camping trip. But it's a pain in the butt because my back is to the window, so I just can see the shadow. And I can't really see what's going past me. But anyway, I never use these. I really should, but, you know. Alright. Anyway. Ember. Let's just do that. Don't know why half the time Sorcerer's Reflex doesn't work and half the time it does. It's a little bizarre. So Zeal, just yeah. Yay. We killed him. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to rest at some point because we're getting low on spells and stuff. But I was really hoping we could get to the point where we get our companions back, our other companions, so I can change my party. Okay, there is loot here, but we're almost at the library thing now. Don't think we can actually get down here. Yeah, because that's the whole broken crap. Ugh, such a pain. I'm going to end up getting to the library before I get to the Queen and Irabeth. Because there's really like no other way I can go. It's so ridiculous. See, this is the library. Before we go downstairs. Molokai. Their damn ability or level draining nonsense. Missed. Good.
Retreat is not an option.
That's one of the bug boys that cast confusion. Okay, so did Ulbrich actually lose levels there? It just goes past so fast. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I gotta take a look here. Alright, anyway. Yeah. Guess just go hit him. Since you barely have any spells anyway, and then you missed anyway. Cool. Alright, we gotta get rid of this fool, though, before he starts draining levels from people, because he's already trying. I don't think that'll actually hit both of them. They're too far apart. I usually use that on just people with, mirror image, but...
Yes.
Alright, anybody need healed? Ivo and Regil. Where even is Regil? It's up there. Okay. Moving onward. Oh, one of these fools too. Where the hell even were you, dude? I guess back there. Alright, Ember. Let's see.
Go.
Did you get poisoned, sir? Okay, he succeeded. Saving. Alright, fine. Yeah. Soziel. I really want to change my party. Gosh.
Yes.
Still don't know where I'm getting the sneak attack thing, but I'll take it. Alright. So we gotta go downstairs into the library, which we should probably be hurrying to do. But there's loot and stuff, so, you know. I always like exploring everything on one section before going through a door. Cuts down on the backtracking. I think we can go down there. Looks a little steep. You know, if only we had, like, a griffin or a dragon that could fly, hey? Wouldn't that be something? What? Did I break the sarcasm meter again? Okay, I don't think there's anything else up here. So I guess we're going downstairs into the library, even though... Now, I could have swore that Erebeth and the Queen were actually in the library, but I don't recall, and they look like they're in completely different places on the map. But see, the library's over here, and it looks like they're over here. But, I don't know. Where's this loot, you say? We have. It's there, apparently. Alright. Guess we're going down here. Since we found it before them. What a lovely library. Okay, so before we go through the closed door, let's go through the open doorway. Oh, hello. Anamora. Isn't she the one that, like, that cursed Kaylessa and all that? And she's also the one that sent the drow after us that were pretending to be our people at that camp and were offering us tea and stuff. You know, for those of you that actually been paying attention since the beginning. Not that anybody's really here right now, but, you know, we'll pretend. We'll pretend, because I can actually stream for once, so I might as well stream, right? Even though no one's here. Okay. There you are, my lord's worst enemy and his most loyal servant. The elf's skin is black as coal and her hair is white like snow. Her body is covered in ulcers and abscesses. Locusts are swarming in the folds of her clothes and above her head. Her voice is calm, serene. I am Anamora, one of the high priestesses of Dascari. I've been waiting for the day I would see you with my own eyes. We have so much to discuss. Demon can do something here. The floor under her feet is cluttered with shards of stone tablets and remains of acid-burned scrolls. Anamora is destroying the archives, and by the looks of it, most of the library has already been disposed of. Yeah, because we went and did the other thing first. The only thing that's still intact is a single crystal that looks similar to the ones you saw in Aurilu's laboratory. Aurilu Vorlish warned me you'd try to destroy these archives. What do you have to say to that? Aurilu Vorlish, that traitor. Hatred seeps into Anamora's silky voice. Why hasn't the Lord deprived her of her rank yet? To think that she's still the second highest figure within the clergy, right after the Echo. And I'm only the third. Poor baby. But let us not dwell on this. Having regained her equanimity, she speaks smoothly and steadily once more. You were asking why I would need to destroy the Temple of Stone manuscripts? I'll answer you. Because its time has come. The very last memories of Sarkoros must be erased, undone, today. This place serves as a feast for the swarm. You'd think Olberg would be saying something about this, considering his whole story. I mean, she just told us that. Yeah, what is there to talk about? Our Lord's wisdom and his generosity, the fate that awaits this world, and your part in this sacrament. What is this fate that awaits the world? We poor mortals suffer in our pitiful world. Dascari will free us from this misery. It's true, all mortals in this world are poor orphans. They all suffer, but how can Dascari free anyone from their misery? He only brings more. Hush, child, I'll explain it all to you. If you realize this world's imperfection, then you've already made the first step toward accepting the salvation that the great Dascari gives. A single locust is born, devours, dies, and then becomes devoured itself. The swarm is eternal. That which becomes its food joins the never-ending cycle of purgation. And with every birth and death, it grows closer to the immortal blessedness of its maker. That is Dascari's greatest gift to Galarian. Death, suffering, all that we call evil will cease to be once the entire world is turned into an eternal, insatiable swarm. Oh, so this is like, hey, if you change your mind after 200 and some hours, and you don't really want to be a Zada and you want to be swarm, hey. Really? Come on. And what do you suppose is my part in all of this? Dascari has many servants, and not all of them realize whom they serve. Some possess no minds at all, others are capable of thought, but cannot comprehend their mission. This whole war, its every detail, everything is a part of his shrewd plan. You're bringing the last of the Crusader army, and to where? To a slaughter. The last battle approaches, a grand slaughter in which you and your soldiers will feed the swarm. The Crusaders in the world when we become one. Okay, enough of this. You're right, it's time for the feast. All things will fall under thousands of bites. Okay, she seems fine. Not unhinged at all. Alright, if I have her take a 5-foot step, how many of them can she actually hit? Probably none of them, but we'll try. She might hit at least one of them. Oh, excuse you, Ivo, could you actually do that, though? Ivo, what is your damn problem, girl? Jeez. No, I have to click in a different spot than that spot. Apparently I didn't hit either of them. I don't remember what she does. And since I'm not on crazy difficulty, swarms aren't really that much of an issue. Oh, you want to come over here? Alright, cool. She doesn't do much, apparently. Alright, people are a little hurt, but not too much of a big deal. He actually is he's close enough to do a touch attack. That's odd for Darren. Apparently the Shadow Demon really wanted to go after that swarm. He's like honing in on that. Okay, so Zeal.
Begone, fiend!
Says that you're just like so useless. He's bad at melee. He can barely ever cast. Alright, anyway. Where even are you, Ember? You're in a not ideal spot. Figure this should hit her and the swarm.
Go.
Okay, the swarm's gone. Ember, try not to be standing there. Oh. Oh well. Didn't actually. That thing deals constitution damage, apparently. It didn't succeed, but it tried. Alright, anyway. Me. You guys like bugs so much, maybe I should turn on my bugs. You like them? I'm gonna hit Ulbrich. If I do that. It shouldn't. I still don't know where I'm getting these sneak attacks, but cool. I really should like start paying attention to these Azada powers. I've got so damn many of them. I don't know. Hideous laughter. I guess some of them are good. Most of them are just eh. Fireball. Fireball, fireball. I'm gonna probably hurt the Shadow Demon, but hey.
Go.
Whoopsie. That killed the swarms. Okay. Don't worry, we can get a new Shadow Demon. I'm about ready to turn the fan on. It's actually like in the 70s today. Okay, somebody took constitution damage. I don't know who, but it was somebody. Is it Ibu? No? Who the hell was it? Oh, we've got Drachni Poison. That's what this is. That's what's doing it, I believe. Alright, cool. Love it. Okay, anyway.
Kneel before me.
We all poisoned. Super fun. Alright, but he's got some poisony stuff. Neutralize poison, but it's one. Doesn't he have a communal one? Pretty sure he does, doesn't he? That's the one. The one. Okay. That's weird. I thought he had the communal one. But fine. Okay. Well. You know what? I think we'll just worry about that after after we kill this guy. Because otherwise it's just gonna keep it. We're gonna have to do it like to every single character. We might just take a nap after this, and that way it'll just cure everybody and won't waste a bunch of spell slots. Since it's... I could have swore he had the communal one, though. But anyway, yeah, I'm turning the fan on because it's way too hot in here. What I was saying is because it's actually in the 70s today. When this is Fahrenheit, by the way. But yeah, for the last week, it was in the 30s and 40s. It's actually in the 70s today. Gotta love it. Can't imagine why people keep getting sick with weather like that. But anyway. Alright, but as I was saying, I think we'll just nap after this. That way it just cures everybody of their poison nonsense. Instead of having to waste spells on every single person. So Zeal. What about you? Do you have that? That's right, you think you're a healer. What? You know, though he probably doesn't because he has to memorize his shit. Unlike Darren. I might have some Azada powers that do that. Now, heal mass. Injury and afflictions. Ability damage, blinded, confused, dazed, diseased. Poisoned. Okay, so yeah, that would be that. So let's just do heal mass. There you go. Yes, Darren has that too, and he can cast it a lot more than Saziel can. But, can go again though, because Sorcerer's Reflex. Not close enough for that. All creatures. Okay, Ember. I think she's at level 1s too, right? She's actually close enough for a touch attack. Interesting. And so am I. Yeah. Alright, yeah. How about that? Oh, Zippy Magic. That actually works on Vampiric Touch. I didn't realize it would, but it did. It hit her too. That's funny. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I know she's the leader, but this guy is causing more problems, I think. And that was, I think, his cloak burning her. Yeah, enough of your poisony bullshit.
This one's mine.
Well, you didn't quite kill her now, did you, Reg? Darren's actually close enough for a touch attack again. Okay. You're a little surrounded there, Annie. Just a little bit. Selective burning hands. That should be fun.
Go.
Did 2 strength damage too. Cool. Alright. I really don't like us all being piled up on top of each other, but she right here, so. Yay. We did it. But yeah, I'm almost positive that the bad thing I was talking about is going to happen now because we've hit the other 2 targets before we got to that one. So yeah. Guess we don't need to rest now because we're not poisoned anymore. At least I don't think we are. The ancient writings are almost erased. It's no longer possible to read them, but the holy aura around them makes it clear that they're praising the gods of Sarkoris. Okay. The key crystal resembles crystals used by Irela Vorlish in her laboratory. It's strange to see such an item in Is, far away from the magical device with which it likely belongs. The key crystal... Okay. It's the same thing. Okay. So, I think we actually are supposed to take this to Arilu's lab. Which means we could leave Iz again. Which I thought was the case. You aren't really stuck in Iz until you, get to Act 6. Uh-huh. The Thibins are going on the fence of the Queen's in danger. Before the commander sets off for the final battle, it may be worth completing all remaining missions in Iz. Might not be time for them later. Okay, whatever. As to her confident, the Lords of the Abyss has come to bring it the trap of Iz. The commander would do well not to turn her back on this threat. Okay. Alright. Alright, and we had a door back here that we didn't go through, and we got another hallway here too. Guess we should go into this door. Let's just loot. And that. More loot. Still can't believe I have to be the trickery person now. How we're all fitting into this room, but I guess it's magic. We got another recipe. Conflagrant taco. Okay. Sounds interesting. A little spicy. But I like spicy, so it's okay. Where the hell is it here? So what's our health looking like? Most of us are actually okay. I've always got a couple of points of damage, but nothing too problematic. Is that it? I guess that's it. Now back to trying to figure out how to get through this damn city. Because that's the funnest. Hey, look at that, guys. I've already been on longer than I was on before I got interrupted yesterday. And if I make it another 15 minutes, I'll be on longer than I got interrupted the day before. Alright, anyway. So is there... And we got lovely weather happening here, too. I don't... Okay, I guess we can go that way. Another trippity trap. Wonderful. Did she just set off that trap? Didn't seem to take any damage, though. Oh, I reflected it back? That's funny. What was the point in coming over here? Oh yeah, loot, I guess. Look at this. It's like, how would you... This place is ridiculous to navigate. It's just ridiculous. Oh, we found our Driggin. And Gelfrey. And Irabeth. Okay, now I could have swore I found them in the library before. Or some building. Yeah, my housemates are gone for the weekend. So I'm trying to make up for all the times I got interrupted this week. Yeah, because on Wednesday I got interrupted an hour in. And on Thursday I got interrupted half an hour in. With people coming home early from work and school with no warning. It was super fun. But since they're gone for the weekend. I'm deciding to try to at least get a couple of streams in. So I'm going to probably stream a little bit tonight, and then probably sometime tomorrow, don't know when. And if I get up early enough on Sunday and have any energy, maybe I'll get a stream in on Sunday. But we'll see. Dragon, you do know your butt is sitting on a trap, right? Just checking. Ivu, dragon versus dragon. Lovely weather we're having too. Now where does this trap go to? It's over here.
Press the attack!
Look, we found my favoriteest ever Queenie Queen. Love it. Love that for us. And Earbeth's laying on the ground. Cool. That seems not bad at all, right? Okay, it doesn't look like he's trying to stand on the trap. Ember. I still don't have my correct party with me because I haven't had a chance to change it. But whatever. We also should probably rest at some point. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't bone shake undead. Not gonna hit anybody else. Doesn't look like it. Soziel. Yeah, Soziel. All creatures, blah blah blah. You can't do that to the undead, I believe. Don't think you can banish her. She's not a demon. Try that. And that. And me. I guess I should go get this trap out of the way. Or not. We'll just stand here then. That's cool. All I can cast is the cantrips. I guess I'll do that. Day. No, nobody's hurt. Guess this. 6, okay. Earbeth, you don't seem well, dear. You're a little slimy and a little laying on your face. But yeah, I said I was pretty sure something bad was going to happen because it took me so long to actually find these people. I went after the banner because it said allies, and I wanted to save allies in case it's important allies. And then on the way to trying to find these fools, I found the library. So, yeah. Alright. Just move closer.
Your Majesty, Commander, Erebeth Tirabade stands relieved.
I don't know if you guys remember way back at the beginning. Way back at the beginning, I said something along the lines of, oh, well, Anevia will eventually not like us much. Because somebody said something like, oh, Anevia seems cool. I'm like, yeah, she's cool, but eventually she's probably going to hate us. This is what I was referring to, everybody. But anyway, the half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords, is clearly drained of all her strength. She can have only minutes left to live. There's soot on her face and a pool of fresh blood is growing on the ground around her. Her hazel eyes are clouded, but her voice, accustomed to giving orders, is still firm. Now, both times I've done this, I was too late because it was so hard to get through this place. So I don't know if there actually is a way to do this without this particular thing happening. Because both times I've done this, I was too late, apparently.
Farewell, Knight Tirabade. May your road to Iomede's throne be untroubled and swift.
Leaning heavily on her sword, Gelfrey stands by Erebeth's body. Yeah, I figured there was, because it said at the beginning, Aurilla's like, well, you can choose between going here, here, or here, blah, blah, blah. So that would insinuate that there is a way to save her. But it's like, Anevia gets all pissed at your character because you didn't save Erebeth in time, but what about the Queen? The Queen was apparently with her this whole time. Shouldn't Anevia be on the warpath and trying to cut off the Queen's head? I'd be down for that. But anyway. Bless you. Yeah, okay. Well, how about you try and be less you? Deal? Alright, anyway, let's see.
You have returned, Commander.
I didn't even want to say, my queen, allow me anything, because I freaking hate this bitch so much. Ha 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 ha. I like number 3. That's probably the evil choice, but it's very tempting. Let's talk about the high-handedness of a certain ruler who stripped me of my rank and threw me into the abyss.
Of course. We can discuss my high-handedness, Commander.
You're addressing me by the rank you deprived me of.
You are the commander of the Fifth Crusade. People would address you so even if I were to sign a decree forbidding it. Some things you just cannot take away. I have tried and failed.
Yeah.
One of my many
At least
failures
she's admitting
in
that
life.
she was trying to take away my rank. What? What does the Midnight Fane have to do with this? No, see, here's the thing though. The first time I played, I did wait on the Queen before Midnight Fane. The only thing that changed is that there was a hell of a lot more demons at the Midnight Fane. Erebeth still died. So that's not accurate if you're talking about the Midnight Fane, because the first time I played this, I did wait on the Queen at the Midnight Fane. Erebeth still died, and the only thing it changed is that there was a hell of a lot more demons at the Midnight Fane that time. This time, I went there without her. She got all bitchy about it, and Erebeth still died. So Erebeth died whether I went with the Queen to the Midnight Fane or whether I went there before her, because I've done it both ways, and Erebeth died both times. I don't even know why the Midnight Fane would have anything to do with that. But, yeah, I figured there was a way to save Erebeth if you didn't go after the Sword of Valor or went to the library first, but I got to the library before I got here because it was the only route I found to get here. What title? What are you talking about? What are you even talking about? If you're still talking about the Midnight Fane, I've done it both ways. And both times, the Queen comes in, she's a complete and total bitch, she deprives me of my title and locks me in the abyss. And both times, Erebeth has died. Even when I went to the Midnight Fane with the Queen, and when I didn't go to the Midnight Fane with the Queen. It happened the same way both times. Because I've done it both ways, and the same thing happened both times. But anyway, for the Queen and then do things with... I'm telling you, the first time I played this, I did wait for the Queen. And it still turned out exactly the same way. The only difference was She didn't bitch about me going there without her. That was the only difference, other than the fact there was a hell of a lot more demons when I went with the queen. But I've done it both ways. But I've done it both ways, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, because I have done it both ways. I went to the Midnight Fane with the queen. Erebeth still died. I still lost my title. I went to the Midnight Fane before the queen. Less demons. Erebeth still died. I still lost my title. Explain yourself. What did I do wrong? I've done it both ways. You're telling me that the difference is whether or not I went to the Midnight Fane with the queen. Well, I was telling you I've done it both ways. And I lose my title both times, and Erebeth dies both times. Are you talking about the commander title? Because as I just said like 12 times, the first time I played, I went to the Midnight Fane with Queen Gelfrey. She stripped me of my title, and Erebeth died. This time I played, I went to the Midnight Fane before Gelfrey. She stripped me of my title, and Erebeth died. Well, explain what should have been different. What was the third option? Because I've done the only two options the game gave me. So I don't know what you're talking about, because I've done it both ways, and I got the exact same result both times. But anyway, you're the commander of the 5th Crusade, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I want to keep talking to her, honestly. I really want to attack her, but I'm going to really try not to. But I really want to, because I freaking hate her. I have many questions for you.
I believe I do owe you a certain candidness, but this conversation may take a while. Allow me to send Erebeth on her final journey first.
I don't care what she says. I don't care what her opinion is, so I'm not going to ask her. We should go.
And now, onward.
Hey, I found her. Yay me. So did I just loot Erebeth? Whoopsies. Alright, so let's go ahead and save now that we finished the main quest here. But, let's wait for the queen and defend Arushale, I think. I did that in my first run. What? I waited for the queen. I defended Arushale. I did that in my first run. Not get its favorite points, or you keep your title. Well, how does Erebeth not get depressed? Because doesn't she get depressed as soon as the Lost Chapel thing happens? Unless it's different in a non-Azata run, because both times Erebeth got all depressed after the Lost Chapel, and then I fixed her depression, allegedly, by assigning her the other group of soldiers or whatnot, and still, after I got back from the Abyss, Erebeth was off with the Queen, both times. So I'm not sure exactly where a change could have been made. But anyway, let's look at my journal. So, accept Deskari's challenge. I still don't know where hell this idiot is. And I guess we have to go back to Arila's lab. So, accept Deskari's challenge, then I guess we gotta go back to Arila's lab for this one. This one's bugged because of the Mephistopheles fight. And this one, let's not even talk about that one. Alright, so where the hell is Deskari? He's down here somewhere. But apparently there's more loot over here somewhere. I didn't even see you, loot. Yeah. What? What? are you? What are you digging about? Oh, there's another trap there. Whatever. Okay.
In due time.
How many? That's right, I didn't undo this stupid trap, and apparently there's another one. Because just one trap's just not enough. Alright.
It is finished.
Okay. So. Daskari's down here somewhere. But I seem to recall it being a complete pain in the ass to get to him. And another trap, of course. Seriously.
I know what to do.
Okay. A whole lot of nothing. As in, no ways to get anywhere. Can't really go down there, it doesn't look like. Guess it's back up where the dragon was. Can't go that way. Oh, this place is so fun to navigate, let me tell you. Now, I think there's some stupid check or something you have to make to get here. I don't recall exactly where the check was, though. Is it this? Maybe. Did we get anywhere useful? Okay. Keep walking over to the edges, looking for more checks, because I think you had to pass some checks or something to get to them. But, These ones gonna poison us too? Probably. Let's see. Rainbow Dome. Okay, that's just basically resist energy. Innovation, Dimension Door, Phantasmal Killer, Bone Shatter, blah blah blah. Fireball! Would you like another, sir? Okay, Soziel. All creatures. Now can you aim this though? Oh, it's barely even gonna hit both them. Can try it. Okay, Regil.
Retreat is not an option.
Oh, there's ones behind us too. Even though we were just over there, but okay. Let's see. An enemy. lightning bolt, blah blah blah. Dismissal. Yeah, I could use that, but I kind of want something that's going to hit more than one of them. All creatures. Let's try not to hit Ibu. Doesn't look like it actually hit her. If it did, didn't do any damage. Alright. Ibu. Ember. Let's see. Cloud kill. Could use it on those two, I suppose. Whatever. Alright. Me. Well, let's try to get rid of these two so our melee people don't have to walk over there before she dismisses it. Soziel. Soziel. I really would like to get you out of my party, sir. What is this? Harm? Yeah. Yeah. Who took con damage? The Drachni, apparently. Cool.
Kneel before me.
I'm actually playing... Welcome to chat, by the way. I'm playing on story difficulty, but with some tweaks, because I don't care about combat at all. I only care about the story. But yeah, I'm playing on story difficulty, but with a couple of tweaks to make the enemies a little bit harder and do a little bit more damage than they do on regular story difficulty. But yeah, I don't play on insane difficulty because I don't care about combat at all. I only care about the story. But welcome to chat. Alright, Darren's turn. So we got this guy over here still hanging out in the cloud. You are right up in Darren's face, sir. I hate real time with pause. I hate it, 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 hate it with a passion. My problem with real time with pause is that everybody rushes in, sets off all the traps, aggroes all the enemies, only uses melee attacks. It just makes it so you are always instantly dying, setting off traps, aggroing things, and none of your powers or abilities or skills mean a damn thing, because when it's real time, everybody's just melee attacking. So yeah, I kind of loathe real time with pause. Really, really bad. If it was like a game where I was only controlling like one or two characters, I don't mind real time, but when you're controlling 5 companions plus all their pets, no. No. I guess he could heal Reg. He could heal Reg, or he could just attack these fools. They're poisoning us again too, and we're taking damage. Wonderful. But we can use a heal mass after this and fix everybody. So I guess we'll just kill them. Worry about the rest later. Searing light, this is 1. See, they've got a bunch that are like single target, but I want to take all these fools out if I can. Okay. Now, she could use breath attack, but they'll hit me and Darren and Ember, so let's not. Ember. Okay, so we only got 1 left now, right? Guess you can do this. I don't like that it always jumps back to like the 0 level ones after you do that. It's kind of annoying. Hey, I'm close enough for a touch attack too, folks. Look at that. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I got this. Okay. Yeah, Hosey will just hit them. Not that you're ever very good at doing that either. Yeah, this is not my normal party. I RNG'd it. That's why I have these 3 with me, who I usually never have with me, if I'm just picking them on my own. Alright. So, Ember, dismiss your cloud thing. What the hell is it? Here it is. I so rarely use that. And then
I will lend you my
Soziel, do heal mass instead of wasting Darren's spells. That should take care of all the ability damage and all the poison. Okay. Now, back to trying to figure out how to get to Descari's stupid butt. Alright. And none of them even dropped any loot. How rude. Alright. Moving on. Into the house. Is this the house we were already in? Where even are we? We're over here. So yeah, I think it is. I know there's a way to get across there. I just don't remember where it is. Lovely weather. Lovely. Oh. Hello. Done with your little hissy fit, sir. Okay. Of course not. That would be useful. Okay. Regel's a little bit hurt, but not too badly. Ember. Don't think it'll hit either of them. Yeah, it's selective anyway, so she's fine. Sure, guess I'll do it again. Soziel. I don't even know what spells you're on, sir, because you've got so few spells that you can even cast. You can try this, I suppose. Ivu's not up there, right? Because apparently banishment works on Ivu, which we learned on Tuesday. Then you're not going to cast it anyway. Cool. Cool, love that. Alright. He does hit a lot and do a lot of damage, so I should probably use the bigger spells with him, but meh. Yeah, back up, Buttercup. Would you like another, sir? No, I'm not going to cast it. Fine. Just stand here and glare menacingly. Oh, welcome back. Regel's still not hurt too bad. Healer for the win. Alright. I still have no clue how to get to where we're trying to go, but cool. Could you guys actually loot though? Could you actually loot though? When are they gonna fix this shit? Where you have to be standing in a very specific spot in order to loot. Alright, now I'm trying to figure out how to get across to where Locust Boy is. It's been 2 years since I've done this, so I just remember that it's a pain in the butt.
I'll go ahead.
Anything in there? I'm also holding down tab so I can see if there's any checks anywhere. Guess I can't go down there. Fine. Can't go up there. Can't go there. Yeah, this town's fun. Ugh. Can I get here?
As it should be.
There's another check I just saw up here. Don't know if this is going to be helpful to us, but sure, we'll try it. So many of these damn bug boys. And they're freaking poison. Alright. Darren is right next to this guy. This might be the right one because there's another check down here. So I think this might be the right way. But don't hold me to it. Really, Ivo? Really? Oh boy, Ember got confused. I think she got confusion. Yeah, she's confused. Seziel, can you fix her? We really don't need that nonsense. I've got a bunch of stuff too. Yeah, energy drain, mind affecting. Confusion would be mind affecting, yes. Is it only one? Yeah, it's only one. Now, are you still confused though, babes? She might be. Can't even see her anymore. Doesn't look like she still is, so guess we'll just attack. Alright. We'll see though. Won't we? Okay. I think I annoyed him. And I've got con damage now. But we can worry about all that afterwards. Let's just get these fools out of our faces. How do you miss? How do you miss? Let's move over, because it's a pain in the butt having everybody stand in the same place. Alright. Vigil. Does Ivo have heal as well as heal mass or just heal? Because she could cast that too and save some of Darren's spells. Anyway, could you guys die? I'm kind of tired of you. Don't think that's gonna hit Reg. Okay. Ember again. Hello? Could you actually cast though? Fine, whatever.
Fall!
Okay. Injured. Okay. He's very rude. Alright, yeah, I want to fix people's, like, poison and skill damage and all that crap, but figured there'd be no point until we actually kill these fools. Ivo is injured. Yeah, does she have heal mass? No, she's only got regular heal. But yeah, I mean, she's injured, but I think we should be fine for now. Just keep attacking. Yeah, that thing's dead. Just this one left now. Now, Ember, could you actually cast this time, though, babe? Thank you.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
He seems to like this so much, I'll keep using it. Badly injured now. I'm gonna move back because I hate having everybody stand in the same place. Another problem with real time. Don't like having all my characters standing in the same spot. It's very annoying. Hey. Virgil, you want to get in on this? Since you're the only one, you're the only one of the non-animals that are supposed to be in melee range. Yeah, I know Ulberg's a shifter, but still. This dude's holding on, isn't he, though? Near death. Dead. Just doesn't know it. Apparently you can't even kill something that's dead, Sociel. Seriously, man. Alright. Anyway. Yes, sure. Have another of these. Alright. Still don't know where I'm getting the sneak attack from, but I will take it. Alright, now I think he's used all of his heal mass. Yeah. So I guess Darren has to do it. Fix everything all at the same time. Alright, now this might be the right place. Maybe. We'll see. Wasn't there a check over here somewhere? Yeah, right there. Yeah, I believe this is the right place. So, before we go there, I'm wondering if we should just nap just to get all our spells back. If it'll let us nap here, probably not. I mean, we'll try, but I don't think it's gonna let us. Maybe. I guess it will. Alright, so let's give it a real save, since we've only done that once so far today. Oh, not that. Alright, nappy times. Just to get our spells back. Alright. Wow. Me and Ember are doing camouflage. Neither of us have any stealth, so this is going to be interesting. We're definitely going to get attacked in the middle of the night. Alright.
You're making the same mistakes many clerics make. You think that the ability to wear armor makes you invincible. Keep away from the front lines. Leave our party without a healer.
First of all,
Thank
Reginald.
you for your valuable advice and your touching concern for my safety.
First of all, Reginald. Soziel's barely a healer. We've got an actual healer. A real healer. The best healer in the game, in case you hadn't noticed, dummy. Anyway. Reginald, seriously. Alright, so guess Reggie is still our AC guy. Whatever. Alright, so let's go deal with Descari. Now, I don't remember this fight being particularly hard. My first run, but it's been 2 years. I thought the Echo of Descari was harder than Descari, honestly, but we haven't had to fight him yet. So maybe we're actually just going to fight him this time. It might be the case, because we're still in Act 5. So it might just be the Echo, and I thought the Echo was harder than Descari himself, strangely enough. If that's even where we are now. I think we are. Because isn't this where the dumbutt was talking to us from? I believe it was. Yeah, this might just be the Echo. Because we're not in Act 6 yet, so it might not actually be Descari. Although, I think this is where I fought Descari. Alright, anyway. Come out, wherever you are, bug boy. Hello.
You are bad at pretending to be uninterested, imposter. I know you came down from heaven and even stooped to a conversation with that flighty killer Nocticula, the Crusader goddess, and the Lady in Shadow. So that is how far you are willing to go to be rid of me.
Okay, first of all, when was I in heaven? And thanks for calling me a goddess, but not quite. I'm not doing the Ascension ending. But, okay. This guy, he's confused. Descari's voice carries over the ruined Sarkorian capital. The towering monstrosity is gazing at the gloomy skies of the world wound. He seems to pay no heed to anything around him. That's gotta be the chaotic one, but I love it. I hate to interrupt, but how about we fight and finish this already?
It's no use, imposter. Your efforts are futile. I heard that even your new mortal weapon, your Crusader leader, laughed at you.
Oh, he's talking to Aomide? Is she invisible today? Yeah, he's talking to Aomide. What a dumbass. I hate you both, dude. So, you know, whatever. Okay. It's gotta be chaotic, too. What, Aomide's ignoring you? Well, I'm sure a sad sight.
The imposter goddess and her imposter instruments. I know what you're made of.
Didn't say
Mortal
chaotic.
ambitions, mortal frailty, and fear of decay, forever imprinted on mortal souls. Even yours, once mortal Aomide.
These chaotic ones are so fun. That's why chaotic is best. Here's a free tip. When a lady isn't answering you, leave her alone. Find a new object of affection.
I have begun with the mortal world, but I will not stop here. The upper planes too shall fall,
Is that
and
'cause of an
I will
Asimar?
start my conquest with your heavenly domain.
Oh, that's why he said about
It was
heaven?
a mistake to equate mortals with gods. You were a mistake, imposter.
He's still talking to her.
As for your servant, I will begin today's feast with her.
Demon Lord's howl shakes the earth. Okay. Alright then. Well, I guess we're fighting Discari, guys. Not that anybody's here, but you know. Oh my. Alright. I guess we're fighting Discari. But like I said, I don't remember this fight being really that hard. But then again, I had my A-team with me then. So we'll see. Weird breath weapon. Seriously, Elbrig? Yeah, you better get your ass over there. I love the music, though. The music when you fight the Demon Lords, it's so good. I'm actually going to turn it up. I love the music when you fight the Demon Lords. The music when you're fighting Baphomet is really good. And Mephistopheles. I love it. It's the best music in the game, in my opinion. But, alright. Oh, we don't even have an archer to use our Midnight Bolt on. Alright, are you actually going to cast this time? I know you hate casting it when I tell you to, babe. Oh, he's immune to it. Of course he is. Of course he is. What is he immune to? Probably everything. 36 Outsider, 10 Mythic Blood Rager. Compulsion, Poison, Charm, Death, Petrified. Move and impairing ability, score damage, strain. Has physical damage from slashing and piercing weapons. Electricity, dominate person, dominate, charm. Slow, domination, petrified, prone, paralyzed, entangled, difficult terrain, slow, immobilized, staggered. The important thing is here that he's immune to the death magic. That's the important thing. Alright, it's Darren's turn, right? Well. Yes, I know what I'm looking for. I just gotta find it. There it is! He saved. So, Zeal, do you have that too? I don't even remember what level it even was. Banishment. Now this is the one that actually works on Ivu, so we gotta be careful. So Zeal, seriously? Seriously, so Zeal? Why do you gotta be such a pain in the ass? So he's immune to death. Guess we'll do this. Now, am I going to be able to cast it without hitting Ivu? I mean, we could bring her back, but I really would rather not have to do that. What? Why did you walk all the way over there and then not cast it? Weirdo. But okay, sure. And she won't even do her 5-foot step now. Cool. So that was a waste. Now, does she have that? I always forget what spells Ivu has because she rarely ever casts. Doesn't look like it. He's probably immune to breath attack. I mean, we'll try it, but he's not immune to it, surprisingly. You dispelled heroism from us. Interesting. Now, I don't remember if Ember has that. think she does, oddly enough. Okay, he's immune to that. That's right, he's immune to death magic. He's barely injured. Okay. What was it, level 7 or 6? I know 4 is dismissal, but where's banishment? Maybe Darn doesn't have that. Alright, fine. I guess we'll do banishment. Or dismissal. Didn't work on the spell resistance, okay. Guess we'll do this. Never use that. And we'll do this. Alright, Soziel. What is it, 7 or 8? 6. Alright. Can you do this without hitting Ivu this time? You just don't want to cast it at all, sir. It's getting quite annoying that you refuse to cast this. Ugh. Alright, anyway, yeah, I guess we'll do this again then. Or not. Oh my god. You guys are picking a really good time to just refuse to cast shit. Just telling you. Okay, anyway. Shall I try now? I'm right next to him. This should work. I overcame spell resistance, but it didn't say anything about him saving. I guess up here? But it was before I cast it, so that's a little weird. I don't know. Or locust swarm? The hell's that? Well, whatever it was, it did constitution damage to me. Can you, like... Really? I don't like everybody stand in the same place. Let's see. Trying to think if I should try to have Ember heal, because she doesn't have banishment or dismissal. Darren does. So guess she can do this. Hey, she finally remembered that she has boundless healing. Good job, babe. But it didn't last. Let's do this. I know it's not an attack, but if that helps with his stupid being resistant to everything, then hey. Alright, Iva's a little hurt. He saved again.
Retreat is not an option.
Well, he's injured now. Soziel. Was it 8? 9? What? 6? 6. Okay. Alright, could you please freaking cast it this time? I don't get this whole bullshit with having to walk all the way over to them. And then not cast it anyway. It's kind of annoying. And then not being able to do the 5-foot step either. So I can't go now because of this swarm thing. Apocalyptic plague. What even is that? Okay, anyway, what even is that? What? He's dispelling stuff from himself, too. What's all that noise about? See, if you go here... Ember... Injured still. I don't know why people are making knowledge world checks, but okay. He's just gonna keep saving, I'm sure. Yep, just keep saving. What is his will save? Plus 30. Yeah, I should have had Darren heal, but, you know. Now, Soziel, my dude. What the hell? Okay, as long as you don't hit Ivu. And even if you do, I suppose we could save her, but just res her. What do you mean it overcomes my spell resistance? What are you even talking about, dude? But that's the last time he can cast that. Okay. Why can I still not move? Cast this on me, because I'm sick of not being able to move. Yeah, that lost her turn, but it was getting kind of annoying.
I'm wounded?
Wow, okay then. What the hell did he even do there? Because that was something he didn't use before. He's badly injured now. Alright, Ember. Okay. Guess Darren's gonna have to do this. Okay. Reg. Soziel, Hey, I can finally go again. Well, sort of. I have a turn, but I can't really cast anything. Let's move over here. Okay, Ivu's still hurt, but what else is going on with Ivu? She got some weird colorization going on with her. She's sickened. Okay, it's not too big of a deal. But anyway, she does have this, but I think I'd rather just attack him. Oh, he really doesn't like me and Ivu. Alright, anyway. Ember.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Darren. Actually, let's just do this for now. What now? A deep moan bellows over the area. It feels as if the very stones of Iz, the ancient ravaged capital of Sarkoris, are crying in pain under the unbearable weight.
Impossible. I am chaos and death. I am the end of times. I cannot be defeated.
Well, I like how every single path has an option here. I've only ever seen the Azada one, though, because I've never gotten any other character this far. My trickster stopped in, before we got to Iz. But anyway. A host of emotions burns in Deskari's massive compound eyes. Anger that turns into pain, then shock, which begets anger once more. Hey, in case you're wondering what all the paths were, here they are, guys. I will free this land of you, Deskari. For a moment, you see in your mind's eye the square in Canabras where it all began. Except now, you two switch places. Deskari is the one teetering at the edge of a chasm while you stand firm. The vision fades, but your power responds to it and erupts in a single mighty torrent. Last mythical path, everybody? Yeah, last mythic rank. Your body tenses, the wind in your chest bursts into flames, bleeding heavily as if trying to kill you, but can this stop you? Now, when you're a step away from victory, no. Rainbows. Bye, buddy. Okay. I see then. Feels like I've been on a lot longer than 2 hours. Probably because nobody's talking. Hey, it just put us back over here. Isn't that cool? Alright. I very still, like, messed up. Oh, still hurt. Staggered. Okay. I'm still taking con damage here. Alright. So, I have something that fixes that. Let me look. I have something that fixes con, like ability damage and everything. Somewhere. I don't know. I know I've got something, does it? So many weird powers. Silent turning pins, blah blah blah, cold damage, blah blah. I could have swore I had something that fixes ability damage. I know, I mean, I know other characters do as well, but I never use mine, so that's why I wanted to use mine. I gotta find it now, because I know I had something like that. It's in here somewhere, I swear. I don't know. All these Azada powers are so bizarre. Randomly, blah blah blah. This of nature. I swear I had something. Friendly hug. Moves all negative levels. Immunity to energy drain, mind affecting. Ability uses to maximum amount. Fortitude saving throws. Song of Discord. Moral support. I swear I didn't imagine it. I had something that fixed it. Immune to cold, blah, 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 blah. Rainbow Starfall, blah, blah, blah. Songs of Steel. Winds of the Fall. Heroism Greater. Rainbow Arrows. Revolt. Unbreakable Bond. Water Torrent. Ability damage. All allies affected by this wave are cleansed from all the following conditions. Ability damage, planet confused, dazzled. Okay. That sounds lovely. If I could actually cast. Alright. So shouldn't that have fixed that now? Excuse me. All allies affected by this wave are cleansed from all the following conditions. Ability damage, blinded, confused, dazzled. Ability damage. Yeah, that's this. Hello. I knew I had it, but apparently it doesn't actually work, guys. The more you know. Alright. Well, I know Ivu has that too. Ivu, first of all, heal yourself, babes, because you're hurt. Then you can do this to me. Okay. So that should have fixed it now. Okay, now me and Ivu are the only ones that are hurt a little bit, it looks like. Do you got any of these left? Alright, anyway. So let's give it a real save and then see what else we have to do. If there's anything else we need to do in Is, or if we can go back to Orilu's laboratory. So let's see. Alright. I just did this, did I not? I just did that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else to do here. It just says accept Discari's challenge, and we just did that, did we not? Because we just kicked his ass. Yeah, I don't see any other remaining missions. Oh, so the storyteller's here now. Interesting. But we're supposed to go to Orilu's lab for that crystal. So I guess we'll do that. I don't know. It's talking about remaining missions in Is, but I don't see any remaining missions in Is. Oh, hi, storyteller. But before we talk to him, I gotta go get some more caffeine. So I'll be right back, guys. Well, I'm back. But I also heard a silly notification on my phone while I was getting my drink. So let me look at that, make sure it's nothing like, hey, we decided to cancel our camping trip. We're on our way back home. You never know. No, it's just Netflix telling me for the 90th time that they want to give me Netflix for free, which sounds great and all, but then I have to remember to cancel it in a month. So anyway, anyways, all right, a familiar figure emerges before you. The storyteller's unseeing eyes are turned toward the city ruins behind you. It appears that despite his blindness, he perceives something that the rest of you do not. Okay. He is gone. He is no more. The demon lord has perished. He has freed our realm of his dark presence. This poor city, the capital of a ruined nation, has become a snare for both demons and mortals. I heard the cries of the dying even before they rang out. They are dead. They have fallen along with the city, but such was the cost of this victory. What you accomplished is unheard of, Commander, but you must not squander this chance. Forces have already gathered near Dresden to set out on their last march into the heart of the wound. We await your return. If everyone's waiting for us there, could you please tell them to prepare a victory banquet for us? And tell them Ivo wants a cake. God. Ay, ay, ay. Ivo gives little Jarzagax an indulgent look. Jarzy will have half a cake. What mortals are you talking about? Who's fallen along with the city? The brave Erebeth fought till the bitter end. This was the last day of her crusade. Well, I know that. Many foot soldiers have left us. Who will remember their names? Who will preserve their stories? What do you mean, who? Aren't you the storyteller? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Oh, if only I were an almighty god of tales, I would keep the story of every soul that ever lived in Galarian, the great and the worthless alike, safe in my heart. Every story deserves to be told, but my abilities are limited. Alas, a great river of lives flows past me, and most of these lives are bound to be forgotten. Seziel bows his head mournfully. I understand how you feel. I wish I could capture every face I've seen in this war, if only I had enough paper, enough paint, enough time. What will Deskari do now? He returned to the abyss, to his rasping riffs, but he did not return the victor. The great demon lord, the usher of the apocalypse, failed to kill a mortal. He failed. I'm not sure what hurt him more, your power or the realization of his defeat. Deskari is arrogant to the point of insanity, but it's more likely that he'll bide his time rather than launch another attack and risk everything. And while he's recovering, you will have enough time to complete your mission and rid us of the whirlwind. Okay. Good. Make haste for Dresden, Commander. Your allies are on their way there already. The story is drawing to a close, but it's not over yet. Dun 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 dun. We're almost in the final act of the game, everybody. You know, even though nobody's here. But everybody, we're almost at the final act of the game. Alright, so that's what I need to do to get that to complete. I was going to say, there isn't anything else we needed to do. Oh, we're at the area exit already. Alright, so I guess we have to go back to Dresden. But we also have to stop and put that crystal in the little projector thingy at Arilo's lab. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that on the way back because we're almost corrupted, but we'll try to go there first. But I think we're going to have to go back to Dresden before we get there. Now, I think you have one more chance to change your party before the final fight anyway. But we're still a long ways away, guys. We're almost at the final act, but the final act is pretty long, if I recall correctly. Or maybe I'm getting it mixed up with Inevitable Excess, because some of that's in Is as well, I believe. Spoiler. Alright, so where's Arila's lab? It's somewhere down here, right? But yeah, here it is. 3 days? Yeah, we're not going to make it. And now we're tired. But we're finally out of there, so I can change my party again. Yay. Oh god, I'm doing camouflage. I have no stealth.
You have a strong character. That always attracts weak people who need to latch on to someone else. Don't do them any favors, and don't seek them out.
Me? Strong? Oh no, that's not right. I find it hard to even lift a bucket of water.
It's Ember. Ember. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to go back to Dresden before we get there. Tired again. Oh, now he's doing stuff? What the hell? None of us have any stealth. Ulbrich, you were a vintner before, so I hear. You'd have been better off sticking to making sweet-tasting wine instead of poking around people's souls. He's talking to Soziel. I tried to stay home. It was a lost cause. My conscience would not allow me to pour grape juice while others poured blood. Okay. Not corrupted yet, but we will be next time we rest. Hey, look at that. A party with no stealth. Didn't sneak past the enemies. I'm shocked, truly. Bunch of little giants. I know, little giants. But yeah. Because they have the cute little giant jig. One hit. Cool.
Kneel before me.
We should have all our spells back now. Now if I take the 5-foot step... Nope, can still only hit one of them. Rude. So, I guess instead we'll do this. Then, bye-bye. Okay, Ember's over here. Got 3 fools over here, though. Jaren. Guess just do that. They're trash mobs. They don't really matter. Really? Really, Ivu? Really, Ivu? Really, Ivu? Fine. You can charge that one, okay. Never understand these charge mechanics. Alright, Reg. And me. Okay. Any other loot? Yes, there's loot over here. That should be it then. Alright, we out of here. So my question is, when I go back to Dresden, should I get my A-team then, or just RNG like I usually do? Because I'm pretty sure I'll have chances to change my party before the final fight, because we got a while to go if I recall correctly. Tired. Jeez, I'm doing stealth again. And we're going to be corrupted by the end of the night. Soziel, the Fulsome Queen is the only truthful person in inside-out reality of the Abyss. She openly displays what Nocticula and the rest try to hide. She's the smelly sewer queen, for those of you that missed it. She likes herself and accepts herself for who she is. Plenty of people are unable to do that. Ember. Okay, so we should be corrupted now. Yepers. So let's go back to Drez. And then, still gonna decide, yeah, this is gonna still be there because that stupid quest is bugged out. I tried to do it for like half an hour, and it just wouldn't work. Overloaded and cannot move. Okay, sure. Yeah, we're gonna be even more corrupted now. Super fun.
If you weren't an able healer, Noble, I would vote to
Darren.
have you expelled from the party.
Fortunately, no one is holding such a vote.
Yeah, Regil, how freaking oblivious are you, sir? How freaking oblivious is Regil? Me and Darren have been a couple for like almost 2 years, and Regil thinks that I would ever expel Darren from the party just because he doesn't like him? Seriously, dude. I would take Darren over every single one of you put together, especially you, Mr. Reggie. What an idiot. He's so oblivious. Okay. I guess he just didn't notice that me and Darren have been a couple for almost 2 years. Failed that perception check, didn't he? Oh my god, we're like gonna be so corrupted. Me doing stealth again. Wonderful. What even is my stealth? It's not very good. Soziel, I'm certain Cheliax is not a lost cause. Despite everything, some people there pray to the good deities. That means that one day light will dispel the darkness. Reg, you must be talking to. Okay. Regil, calling things you find unpleasant or in conflict with your beliefs darkness is a cheap rhetorical device, and one widely used by clerics who think themselves especially righteous. Yeah, at least he's picking on Soziel tonight instead. Don't really care if he picks on Soziel. Alright, anyway. Lawful evil versus neutral good. Anyway. Let's move on. Oh my god, we're almost at level 2 corruption. Not great. But we have been gone for a bit. Ugh. We're really close. Oh my god. We're exhausted, and we find enemies literally 2 feet away from Dresden. Seriously? We're exhausted and corrupted, and we're 2 feet away from Dresden, and we get attacked. And it's these fools that suck out levels or abilities or something. Wonderful. Oh, and these idiots too. Seriously? Mm-hmm.
This one's mine!
Wow. She's actually close enough to do this. Alright. Seriously. Exhausted, corrupted, 2 feet away from Dresden, and these idiots attack us. Wonderful. And it didn't even drop any loot. What jerk faces. Okay, anyway. Can we please go home now?
That is not far.
Yes, I know it's not far. I just said we were 2 feet away. Oh, jeez. This shit. Alright, wait in descending order. Guess we'll drop these. And these. And these. Oh my god. Seriously? No, we're not dropping the diamond dust. Need that for certain spells. Guess we'll keep those. Drop that. I mean, we did get a little bit of loot, but... Come on, seriously? Really? Cooking ingredient. This is getting ridiculous now. Don't know why phoenix feather is a cooking ingredient, but okay. Disturbing spices? What? Mage armor. We're never going to use that, so you know what? I'm going to drop it. Now can we go, guys? Jeez. No. Anyway. Wouldn't have had to drop nearly that much except we were exhausted and corrupted. And that's just when the idiots decide to attack us 2 feet from Dresden. Yes, we're entering Dresden. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anytime you want to finish loading. Oh, jeez. We got nonsense occurring. There's an Azada here. A couple of Azadas. The gates of Dresden are open wide, and the army that came back from is standing before you. Hundreds of eyes are watching you your triumphant return to the city. Oh god, this bitch. This bitch. Oh, and Inevi is going to be a mega bitch now, too. Now it better give us the opportunity to switch things around. Oh look, Darren's ex-boyfriend's here, too. But it better give us the opportunity to switch stuff around without sending us into this stupid Act 6 nonsense yet. Because we got stuff to sell. I got sleeping to do, parties to switch, a bunch of stuff. The welcoming crowd looks joyful yet hesitant. From time to time, someone breaks into song, but quickly falters or starts cheering and sheepishly stops. The Crusaders of Mendev watch you and your followers with respect clearly born out of fear. They greet you with a crisp salute.
Welcome. I see you have returned. You once again saved me from death, and our army from inglorious defeat.
Mm-hmm. Anytime you want to apologize for being a mega cunt, just tell me. Just let me know. I'm still waiting. Her Majesty Queen Gallery takes a step forward to greet you.
I cannot call your methods flawless.
Oh, God.
But there is no denying they brought us victory, when almost all hope had been lost. All hail the commander. Long live our heroine.
Nevi is standing still, her pale face is devoid of emotion, like the pallid visage of a marble statue. She already knows about Erebeth's demise. I want to say this, but I'm sorry Erebeth is dead. Nevi's eyes flash, and for an instant you feel skewered by her gaze. The intensity of her stare fades, and she gives you a curt nod. Yep, see, now she's a mega bitch. Why don't you blame the one that actually was with Erebeth when she died? Little Miss, I'm the queen, I'm the paladin, I'm in charge, I'm better than everybody else. Shouldn't she have been able to save Erebeth? Why don't you fucking blame her, babe? And no, I will never say this. Never, ever say this to her. Nor will I ever do that. I freaking hate her so much. I hate Queen Galfrey so much, it's just indescribable how much I hate her. You finally recognize my achievements, my queen.
I admit it. Doubting you was a mistake.
Yeah, no shit.
But now the crusade must face threshold. It is time for the final confrontation. The last bloody and decisive battle. Few of us will come back alive.
Promise.
Give us all a few words before you lead us on what is to be our final push.
It's our shit. You ain't done nothing, babe. All you did was lose Dresden twice. And let Erebeth die, by the way, Anevia. She was with Erebeth when she died, by the way, Anevia. Alright, anyway. Speech, speech. The Free Crusaders start chanting in unison, and the rest of Dresden happily joins them. I mean, both are fine, but this sounds more like something stupid Gelfrey would try to say. So I guess we'll go with this one. Friends, know that nothing is impossible. The corruption and demons will be gone, and what we used to call the world moon will become a blossoming fields once more. Only one final push remains, so let us make it together. We are one. Yes, just like real heroes, because we are real heroes. Ivo does a little happy dance. Yeah, I have the prompts off. But yeah, this one sounds a little too paladin-y. I wish to remind you, I'm not an overlord. I'm not here to rule. Yes, that's right, I'm glaring at you, littlest blondie boo standing behind me. But to aid and inspire you. After we close the wound, I'll let the path of adventure carry me onward. It will lead me away, just like it brought me to you. That's right, we need a leader, not a ruler. Lead us, Commander, shouts somebody in the crowd, and the soldiers respond with approving murmurs. But Gelfrey's just biting her tongue off right now.
This is where my crusade ends, Commander. Without Beth, I don't belong here.
Nebia looks at you with a stony face. It looks like she wants to add something else, but she purses her lips and turns away instead. Telling you, blame Gelfrey. She was the one that was with Erebeth. The storyteller appears behind you, as if from nowhere. The gray-haired elf is nodding in amazement, in time with your words and the crowd's joyful cheering. I become witness to astonishing things. What happened here is more than just a story of mortal triumph over demons. Trying to figure out where the rest of my party is. But anyway, I now realize that you are not just a leader with unusual powers. You are the living harbinger of change. Indeed, you are so fickle that you have rallied all kinds of different allies to your cause. Your power reminds me of a spring wind. It wipes away the dust and heralds the coming of a new season. I hope we'll get to see it soon. A spring in the lands throughout thought poisoned and long dead. This is obviously something that only Asadas get. I'm guessing that each path gets special dialogue here. But I've only gotten this far on Azada, so... Now please let me actually take a nap and sell stuff. Greybor, what do you want? Why are you floating, sir? I need to go sell stuff and take a nap and fix spell books and all that fun. Greybor looks very serious. He speaks quietly as if he doesn't want to be overheard. Commander, you and I need to go to a very important meeting. I'd like to tell you more, but I'm afraid I can't give you any further details. You'll just have to trust me. What? I thought we already did this shit. This Greybor nonsense. I thought it was much earlier in the game than this. Yeah, I know what this is about, and it's kind of annoying, but I could have swore this was way earlier in the game than this. But I guess not. Keep in mind, I've been playing this for over 200 hours. We're like on part 60-something right now. We need to go to the Dry Crossroads. It's not far from Dresden, but you and I will have to go alone. No one else is allowed at this meeting. Let me know when you're ready to travel. I can assure you that this meeting is very important. Great, that means I have to take him. Which means I can't have my real party with me. Ew, what's Quaden doing in here? Don't stand next to me. I hate you. By the way, do you like the flowers? They're from the guy you tried to rape when he was 13. Just letting you know. But anyway, I don't like her. I don't like her. Alright, anyway, See, it's like I know what this is, so I should say 5, but I don't want to have to automatically go there. I've got other stuff to do, and I don't know if this is going to automatically send me there. I don't think it will. What's this meeting about? Greyboar shrugs. I can't tell you that. You'll just have to trust me. This is a matter of great importance. Greyboar coughs loudly into his fist, and his fingers swiftly form a series of gestures used by thieves, assassins, and other silent hunters. His message is clear. Danger. Arm yourself. Okay. I mean, I don't have to do this right now, because we're fatigued and corrupted and exhausted and have stuff to sell, and I don't think it's going to auto-trigger. But it's kind of annoying because it's kind of freeze like it's going to. Alright, I guess it's time for us to leave when I get done doing other stuff that's way more important. Greyboar smiles slightly. There's an eager gleam in his eyes. Yes, I think so, Commander. It will be a long trip, but I'll try to keep you entertained with small talk. Jor's eyes shine with anticipation. His cryptic smile speaks volumes. There's clearly something he wants to tell you. Oh, God. Are you... Okay. I was going to say, it better not freaking start that quest. It's going to say, no, don't you dare. Alright. So, I'm exhausted. Corrupted. I need to sell stuff. There really needs to be a merchant in here. Patch that in, Owlcat. There really needs to be a merchant in here. But I always get to sell stuff to Woljeff. That way I can always get it back if I need to. And plus he's right by Darren. Sort of. Why can't I ride Ivu through town? I want to. Let me ride you through town. It won't let me. But I'll try. I'll try again. Nope, it won't let me. Alright, anyway. So rude. Alright. Ugh, got so much stuff to look through. Pretty sure none of it's an upgrade. But fine. Alright. Yeah, I gotta put these in the right order now. I never even use this. But sure, we'll put it on, even though I'm never gonna use it. 18, 18. Blah. Yeah, and I can wear armor now, but it's all got arcane spell whatever, so I never put it on. And oh my god, so much stuff. Yeah, this is the thing that makes me turn my spells back on people. Let's see, this is Strength Dex Con. I hate looking through this stuff because it's so many different stats and so many different slots and just, ugh. Yeah, I know, but I'm never taking off Darren's deck list. Alright. +3. Ability to avoid magical and unusual attacks. Great willpower. Blah, 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 blah. Slashing damage every critical hit while bears raging. Blah, blah, blah. There's armor 8. I don't even look at this stuff because it's going to take forever, and I'm pretty sure none of it's an upgrade, really. I have competence on trickery. Oh no. What am I even wearing? Mental perfection. It's 6 intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Oh, so much stuff. Now there's some raging one in here, right? This one's raging stuff. Something in here had something to do with rage. Let's see, 6 strength dex con. 6 strength. What? Guess we'll put that on him. Natural weapons, blah blah blah. Ring protection 6, I guess, is better than ring protection 5. So put that on him. Oh, there's something in here about rage, wasn't there? No. 4 bonus to disarm attempts. 4 bonus to. Okay, same thing. Okay. Guess I just looked at the names, man. Thought there was something in here about raging. I don't know. Maybe it was something I was already wearing. Oh yeah. Forgot to look at the other stuff. He's a 2-handed fighter. 53 to 62, 53 to 64. So let's put this on him. Gore Feaster. Actually, what else has this got on it? Rather will do this Furious Bleed. Yeah. Great excellence. Killing blade gains fast healing 10 for 3 rounds. Okay, cool. He's got a 12 to 19 bow. Treacherous Kiss. That's what Nocticula gave us. Alright. Pretty sure his armor is better. Oh yeah, I forgot to check Ivu's armor. But anyway, back to this nonsense. Alright. 5 physical flow. Armor 4, protection 4. He already has that on. Quick resistance 5. 2 bonus on attack rolls, whatever. Bonus will avail to grant ability to cast greater heroism spell. Don't know why he's got those on. I'm pretty sure this is going to conflict. Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now let's go back to Ivu. Because I apparently got some more of this. 3 armor. 14. Holy crap. That's a bit of an improvement. She's a divine caster, not an arcane. Now this base speed by 10 feet. 1 additional attack of opportunity. That's pretty nice. This is so much higher, though. She doesn't charge that often, though. Immune to stunned and staggered. She doesn't really seem to be affected by that much either. Let's look at the horse. Might be better for the horse. Because I think the horse is faster than Ivu since they nerfed her. So let's see what the horse is wearing. It's a little better. Natural armor enhancement. 3 bonus. Large and bigger enemies. I don't know, because I have Ivu with me more than Samhain usually. I don't want her to lose that speed bonus. Or the additional attack of opportunity. Ugh. Yes, we'll put it on her. Oh, look, it's got a little hat, too. Isn't that just cute? Alright, yeah, I don't know. I just don't want her to lose her speed bonus is the problem. Especially after they nerfed her. Alright, Aru, you only use bows. Let's see, hers is 719, that's 3 to 10. 4, 11. Now, this dexterity thing, is this going to change her shit? Her attack right now is 34, 19, 29, 24. No, doesn't seem to have changed it. Oh, it placed this? Interesting. Okay, cool, whatever. I don't even know. Version 4, 4D slash new injury critical hit while the wearer is raging. That's the rage one. I mean, his is slightly better, I think. But he's the only one that rages. So that's why I was considering putting that on him. But yeah, he's the only one that rages. I don't know. Guess I'll put it on him, because the one he has on now, technically my other melee people can use that. Alright, back to her. Strength? Yeah, whatever. 5. Dex and Con. Strength and Dex. Let's try this. How does that make her less? It's got Dex on it. So apparently strength affects this, because I guess it's a composite longbow. But that just, it's silly. Strength, Dex, and Constitution. Alright, right now she's got 33, 18, 28, 23. So that actually does make it higher. So weird. Alright, anyway. 5. I mean, she's usually never going to be close enough to have to worry about being disarmed. I mean, it says it'll give her a bonus to weapon training, and I think she is trained in longbow. I think. I don't remember, though. 2 deflection bonus to AC. Guess we'll replace that one. Because it was conflicting with stuff anyway. She does do stealth checks, so I want to keep that on her. Ugh, so many things I have to look at. I mean, I know she doesn't need intelligence, but I was trying to look at what she already had on. Alright, next. And he only uses one-handed weapons. It's 9 to 21, 3 to 10. This is one-handed. 25, 43, 24, 32, 24, 31. So leave him with what he's got. 11, 9. That's natural attacks, right? Yeah. Strength, Dex, Con, 4. Now this takes away his strength. But let's see what it does to his stat or his attack. 23, 8, 18, 13. Okay, so yeah, the other one is better for him. Now I'm just gonna find it again. So what is this? This is 6 Dex and Con, so strength is better for him. Strength, Dex, Con. 21, 6, 16, 11. Okay, so that one, I guess, is what he had on. Okay, ring protection 5 he's already got. Natural armor 5 he's got on. Where are these class burns critical hits, target stick a fortitude save, or take 1d6 bleed damage. Okay, cool. I mean, 2 morale bonus, I guess, sure. Whatever. Okay. Not that he's going to be casting heroism, but still. True morale bonus, I guess, is nice. He doesn't need intelligence or wisdom or charisma. It's AC. Yeah, flow of water's kind of lame. So we'll get rid of that. Yeah, it conflicts with something, I know. But yeah, we got that all the way back in the tutorial, and it's very lame. Alright, no point in putting anything on his Dino, because, his Dino won't keep it on. Alright, Nen. She's never going to use this unless she's completely out of spells, which is doubtful. But sure, you can have that. Let's see, 4 to 12, 2 to 7. She doesn't really wear armor, but she could wear this. So let's put this on her. What are you conflicting with? Oh well, tough cookies. You can conflict away, babe. Alright, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Protection 5, she's already got. Natural armor 4. 2 DC on poison spells, already spells still additional, blah blah blah. Okay. Alright, I think she's fine. Woldiff. He's mainly daggers. Yeah, he's got the deep rip and the soft cut that have the bonus that bounces off of each other. He doesn't even have a bow, because I know he's never going to use it. I mean, I suppose I can give him a bow just so he has one, but he's never going to use it. Yeah, nothing there. So he's got 6 strength, dex, con. This is just 6 dex and con. He doesn't charge that often either. Okay, that is better than his ring. Okay, cool. Agile Fists 3. Natural Armor 4. Okay, here, get those on. Okay, his is better. Yeah, I think he's good. Oh, so many people. And that's even after I got rid of Camellia and Windwog. Alright, you only use longbows. So no, you don't really use armor. This. You don't really use that. Same thing. Don't charge. 8, I guess we'll put that on him. That's what he's already got on. His is better. Oh, he does use wisdom for something, doesn't he? But that just might be a regular monk, not him. So yeah, those aren't as good. Alright, I think he's fine. Okay, her. 15, 35, 16, 25. Guess we'll keep her with the one she's got. 7, 6, 14, 9. I'm going to leave her necklace on her. Physical might 4, physical form 6. Strength and con is hers. She sometimes charges, but not that often. Strength, dex, and con. This one's just strength and con, so let's give her that instead. Okay, ring of protection 4. Gloves of dueling, lesser gloves of dueling. Alright, let's put those on her then. Resistance 4, blah 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 blah. I guess she supposedly uses charisma, but for what is beyond me. Smiting or something, I guess. So I'll just leave her with the channeling one. She does that more often than smites. Alright, so I think she's fine as well. Yeah, it's exciting stuff, isn't it, though? Now, I don't think we need to do anything with the horse. Yeah, his is better. Mighty Fist 5, Physical Form 6, Physical Form 4. So yes, this is better for him. Again, he sometimes charges, but... Yeah, we'll put that on him. Okay. He doesn't really need anything on, but... His headband grants his wearer 12 competence bonus on athletics and mobility. Yeah, so that's actually really good for him. What do you mean you can't wear these clothes now? Alright. Yeah, we'll just keep him the way he is now. Regil, you only use Gnome Hooked Hammer. I don't see one of those. Unless I'm completely missing it, which I might. Pretty sure your armor's better than this stuff. You don't use natural weapons. Yes, sometimes charge, but yeah. So he's got 6 dex and con on his. So two-handed weapon, the enemy is susceptible saving throw. Attack. Okay, blah. Alright, so much stuff to have to sort through. Yeah, I know. This might be better, but I just think that... Yeah, gonna leave that on him. That... The stuff on the cloak he has on now just seems like something Regil would be all for. Alright, what has he got? 1 morale bonus to AC for each ally. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think he's fine. Soziel, whatever. I just give him whatever. 11, 9. See, he's got 4 dex and con on his. This is 4 strength and con. 4 dex and con. Strength and dex. Oh. Natural armor enhancement bonus to armor class also grants wearer immune to bull rush and overrun. Okay. Where it casts healing spells without provoking dex of opportunity, blah blah blah. Living flame channels energy, etc. etc. His thing is wisdom, right? He's got wisdom 6 on, so his is better. Alright, so we'll just leave him as is. Almost forgot what you looked like, sir. We never see you as a human. Yeah, that's what he's already got on. He's got 4 strength, dex, and con on. 4 strength, dex, and con. Okay. Animal Fury. That's that cloak keeps burning people? What does he even use? I don't know. Wisdom, I think? So just leave him with what he's got. Guess we can put these on him. It actually, it's disarm attempts. He's not going to ever need that. Although, does his weapon specialty count as weapon training? I guess we'll put that on him. His claw specialty or whatever. Alright. Ember. 2 to 12, 3 to 10. She doesn't really wear armor. See, natural armor 3. Haste when something dies. I mean, this is more armor, but the haste when somebody dies, because they didn't count when enemies die, I believe. What does she have on? She's got 6 con. She is a charisma caster. She's got 6 intelligence, wisdom, and charisma on. So, better than all that nonsense. Okay. And Darren. 2 to 7, 3 to 10, I guess. You can give him that. That's 3 to 10. That's 2 to 7, yeah. I mean, he only uses it for op attacks, so it doesn't really matter. Armor. Oh, that makes him lose his shield. That's why I kept that on him. Ancient wood, okay. What? So maybe we should put that back on him so he can use his shield. Because the only thing he uses his melee weapon for is op attacks, so it's not really that important. Guess we'll give him that. I don't know. Let's see, this is 6 pounds, his is 6 pounds. They're both the same thing. Okay. Alright. No, you can keep your deathly arousal, Darren. Okay, what? He's got the demonic shadow thing on. That works even on when he casts a level 1 spell, though. So I don't know why it says level 7, level 6 or higher. It even works when he casts a level 1 spell. So I think, although I'm tempted to give him some of the strength on it because he always is encumbered, but we won't. Protection for sacred touch. The only reason I left that Ring of Summoning thing on is because of the other buffs. I never used the summoning bit. Yes, he's keeping the Stormlord's thing on because it gives him more spells. Gonna keep the channeling thing on. Yeah, so I think we're done, finally, with all that. Okay. Now we can just sell everything. Okay. So much stuff. Oh no, we only have 5 million gold. Which I never spend on anything. Although I did say I was tempted to, like, get mercenaries off stream. Just because of this fight coming up later in the game where you have to do the entire fight with your inactive companions. So yeah. Wow, I've only been on for 3 hours. It feels like I've been on for like 10. Alright. Let's go see if Darren has anything new to say. I doubt it, but we will try. Besides, then we can teleport to the Citadel.
In due time.
So we've got Gravor with his weird thing that he has now. I could have swore that was earlier in the game, but apparently not. Okay. Last steps. Trail to dry crossroads with Gravor. Many stories start with clandestine meeting, just as many end that way. Gravor is asked commander to meet him somewhere alone, but he refused to share any more details. Should the commander trust her companion? Probably not. So we gotta go there, and then we gotta go to Rilu's lab, and that's about it. And this thing, this guy, still don't know where the hell he is. Wiki says he's at a place called the Shrine of Three, and I don't even know where that is because it's not on my list. Last steps. At the last moment, when all seemed lost for the Crusaders, Commander was able to tip the scales in her favor. The Demon Lord Discari is brought down in the grand battle of Iz, and now the Crusaders stand ready to assail the main bulwark of the Whirlwind armies, the Fortress of Threshold. Long history of the Whirlwind began in the lands of Christmas, likely I sent here. The Commander has matters to take care of in Dresden, but it's merely a waypoint in the final stretch. Okay, so we got Arila's lab and Greyboar's nonsense. And then we're going to Act 6. Alright, got anything new to say, sir? Nope. So, let's go teleport to the Citadel. Um, 4 hours. That's a lovely nap, right, Darren? My two favorite things to hear is more and don't stop. More napping. Don't stop napping. Okay. I don't think anything else is going to trigger. No Peru. Alright. So let's go fix spell books. Have a real sleep. And then do the Greyboar stuff and go to the lab. Alright, did anybody screw up their spell books? They do that sometimes. I don't need spell book, but anyway. Anyone? I really don't know if I should leave this on, considering it says one enemy, but if you scroll all the way down to the very, very, very last sentence, it says it actually hits everybody. So we lied when we told you it was one enemy. Alright, anyway. And you can't make it selective for some bizarre freaking reason, too. Yes, because you cast so much, Seela. Okay, that's it. Alright, one more real save. Got about an hour left. If I go my regular 4 hours. I pondered going longer, but since, like, nobody is watching anyway... Because normally I'm only on during the day, so, you know. Not that most people watch during the day, but I got other stuff I have to do in my other game, and I gotta eat, and just all kinds of nonsense. So, let's go ahead. Do this. Don't know how much help Land's gonna be with the scribe and scrolls, but okay. Sure, why not? Regil, you've grown stronger, but your mind is damaged. You are suited to being a gladiator now, but you will never again be a warrior. Must be talking to Trevor. I can't be a Hell Knight ever again, that is true, but if the only warriors you recognize are those who wear black armor like you're wrong. Anyone who simply wants to defend their friends and their home is a true warrior. Ooh, Trevor giving Regil some attitude. I don't like either of you, so whatever. So, I guess I have to take Greyboar now. So I don't remember where his quest thing is. Okay. Don't think anything's gonna trigger. So, Iva's not in here anymore. Neither is Nevia. But this bitch is now. Yeah, I saw the thing that said I could talk to her, but I really don't want to. I kind of hate her. Alright, anyway. So I guess I have to take Greyboar. So everybody else get out. Put Greymore in, because I don't remember where his thing is. And I guess, since we're not going there yet, let me go ahead and do my RNG thing. Get the rest of the party sorted out. So it's going to be 10. Six. And 6. Okay. So let's see. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god. So 10, 6, and 6. Oh my god. All melee people except for me, Darren, and Ember. This is gonna suck. This party's even worse than the last one. Okay, so it's actually pretty close. It's right up there. Oh yeah, you people need to get in the right order, by the way. I don't know. I kind of hate you all. Well, you're the last one that bitched about Darren, so we'll put you there. Alright. I guess. Attend the meeting and make preparations for a hunt. I'm now Greybore, apparently. He's the one who has the dragon.
Commander.
Alright. Get on your damn Dino. Well, I don't know if he's going to be able to. Do all the other crap with that. Alright. What is it? Okay. Find the leader of the hunters. Okay, cool. Yeah, I always thought this was earlier in the game, but it's Greybore, so I don't really pay much attention to him. So we got a sniper from Alishanera, an apprentice assassin. An outsider, kill him. A group of thugs blocks your path. They are armed and look like they're ready to fight. Okay, what the hell? This is an interesting camera place to be. Their leader faces you with his hands on his hips. Really, I can't see anything, dude. Oh, over here. We didn't think you were going to show, but you wouldn't do that to us, would you, Greybore? Where's the target? I know you're a professional, but I've never worked with you before, so listen up. I'm watching you. No funny business, or I'll make you bleed. Got it? I kind of want to say this one. Yeah, the first time I did this, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I kind of want to say this one. I might mess it up, though. True, we haven't worked together before, so I'll give you a warning of my own. If you threaten me again, I'll cut out your heart and shove it up your ass. Got it? The gang bursts out laughing. Their leader nods his approval. He seems all right. I think we can work with him. Respect. No wonder he raises his eyebrows pointedly. Has such a high opinion of you. Is everything ready? Now wait just a minute. She said that you'd be in charge of all the preparations. She told us to wait for your arrival and follow all of your instructions. So why don't you scout out the area and figure out what needs to be done. We'll need at least 3 places for the crew to hide. And we'll need a good location for our archer as well. And that trail over there bothers me. Makes it too easy for our target to escape. He points to a trail that branches off from the road and disappears into the woods. You'll need to see if there's any way to block that path somehow. I guess I'll skip out the area. Go ahead, boss. We'll just sit here and await your orders. Find a good position for a marksman. A large crack in the trunk of the tree. A few well-aimed blows would cause it to fall and block the trail. Trees can hide more than a solitary hunter. They could conceal an entire wagon. Why are you so slow, even on bismuth, dude? It's a suitable position for an archer. It overlooks the entire area. Okay. I don't even remember exactly how this works. It's been so long since I've done it. Well, how's it going, boss? Had a chance to look around yet? Any orders? Your archer should take position up on that hill. Sounds good to me. The leader turns to one of his henchmen and mutters, "What are you just standing around for? Get your ugly mug up on that hill." The ugly mug grabs the bow, deftly checks the bowstring and the quiver, and then strolls off nonchalantly in the direction of the hill. There's a damaged tree by the trail. We need to chop it down and block the path. That's not a bad idea. We'll block the path so that no one can get through. Okay, there's something else I gotta click over here, which I saw when I started the dialogue. You do that, boss? Okay. Think real hard and skip things out, so we'll be ready when the target gets here. Okay, yeah, there's something else I had to click over here. This thing. Thick bushes provide ample cover for an ambush. Rock's an excellent hiding place and will provide good cover against range attacks. Okay, just talk to any of them. Well, how's it going? Point to the bush in the massive rock. Place your crew in the bushes along the road behind those trees and behind that huge boulder. Can do. Those are some good locations. Nice and hidden. You can't see them from the road. If I appear to be rushing through this, it's because, you know, it's Greyboar. The leader turns to his henchman and calls out in a commanding voice. All right, stop sitting on your asses. Go where you're told and lay low. I better not hear or see any of you. Guess we're set then. Time to lay low. You know your stuff, Greyboar. Can't fault your decisions. You made some good calls. I respect that. Hey, I'm finally back to me again. He just dropped a tree on my dragon, dude. Very rude. Yes, I can't see you, Mr. Invisible, on that Dino. Everything's ready. Now we just have to wait for the main character to appear on the stage. Yeah, first time I did this, I was like, what the hell is going on? Oh, look, it's Horzala. This is the first time you've seen Horzala in person. She gazes at you triumphantly. You're not as smart as everyone thinks. She gloats mockingly. You walk straight into a trap set by your own associate. Don't kill her. I want to finish her off myself. You performed your task admirably, Greyboar. You charged me an exorbitant rate for your services, but it seems that you were worth every coin. Did you expect anything else? As I said, when I take a job, it gets done. You wanted the commander, and I brought her to you. Yaz is standing off to the side. He clears his throat, annoyed that he's being left out of the conversation. Your death will bring me... Shut up, Yaz. I didn't give you permission to talk. Horzala glares angrily at Yaz, and he quells beneath her fiery gaze. It's very brave of you to appear in person. I applaud your courage. I wanted to personally witness your demise, Horzala snaps angrily. Do you think I'm scared of you? Ha! You have no idea how powerful I am. Hepsamira was nothing compared to me, and now my father has freed me of those accursed seals. I'm no longer bound. I am Baphomet's daughter, the strongest of his offspring. I've reclaimed my rightful place, and now I will destroy you. Yaz, why are you here? Do you really want to kill me? It's not like he had any choice in the matter, Horzala crows triumphantly. This half-wit belongs to me, and so does his guild. After you killed Hepsamira, Baphomet gave me my power. He gave me back my power. I was restored to my rightful place, and Yaz, who once considered himself my master, became my property. She cracks her knuckles, causing the former leader of the Assassin's Guild to cower in fear. Yaz desperately tries to save face. He forces on a smile. I'm sorry, but the bounty on your head was just too tempting. I couldn't resist. So Horzala has robbed you of your guild and your pride. How pathetic. Yaz recoils as if he's been slapped. He hisses angrily. You will regret your insolence, I swear. Well, I guess we'll just go to this. You've lured the wrong beast into your trap. Give her a good beating before you finish her off. Greybor smirks ominously. It won't be easy for them to carry out that order because they themselves are actually already dead. Commander, now, pulling a whistle decorated with runes from his pocket, the dwarf brings it to his lips and produces a high-pitched trill. Alright then. Oh, you mean it was all a ruse? Well, since there's only 2 of us, I guess we should do all this shit. And miss. Wonderful. Where are you going, Yaz? Oh, you want to come say hi to the dragon? Cool. Hi. They all want to say hi to the dragon. They're like, ooh, look, it's a dragon. Alright. Can I just kill her? Did you like that, babe? Did you like it? Alright, anyway. Would you like a snowball to go with it? Yeah, I could probably use bigger spells. Since it's only me and Greybor, but hey, whatever. Not too worried. And then we just stop. Oh, and the rest of my party has magically appeared. And we're starting again. Okay, cool. Okay.
Simply business.
Bye, bitch. Alright. Who else is here? Oh, this guy. Or succubus, actually, I guess it is. Really? Really, Trevor? You're gonna pull this crap now? Trevor. Just why? Just why? Yeah, might as well do this since you ain't got nothing better to do right now. Ember. Bismuth, I can't really see past you, my dude. Darn, they shall be missed. Rosala is curled up on the ground in anguish. She slams her fist down angrily. This isn't how it was supposed to end. Why? Why are you so damn strong, mortal? Have you not been paying attention, babe? Shorty, you little worm, you betrayed me. If you had done what I asked, I would have given you everything you ever wanted. I value my reputation more than anything you could offer me. You can rant and rave as much as you want, but you're not going to change my mind. Greybor turns to you and gives you a business-like nod. Well done, Commander. I admit I was worried that you would deviate from our plan and reveal your full strength. We needed Horzala to believe that victory was within her grasp, so that she would reveal herself, and your little spectacle was quite convincing. Greybor, why don't you tell Horzala how we outwitted her? Greybor speaks slowly and deliberately as he fills his pipe. You see, Horzala, you made 3 mistakes. Your first mistake was sending your agent in Dresden to give me the assignment to bring the commander's head instead of summoning me to Alishanera. In doing so, you made it clear to me that you have people in Dresden, and that some of them might be part of the commander's inner circle. Therefore, the commander and I kept the plan closely guarded secret. We didn't want you to find out about it. As for your second mistake, you underestimated just how much I value my reputation. Under different circumstances, I would have gladly taken this assignment, but I'm not going to tarnish my good name. When the commander and I were on the way here, we had plenty of time to discuss the details of our plan. I'd pretend to carry out the assignment, and the commander would pretend that she was trapped. We knew you could not resist the opportunity to savor your triumph personally. I just had to play my part convincingly when I helped set up the ambush, and the commander had to fight at half strength so she wouldn't immediately destroy your lackeys. And you fell for it. You threw caution to the wind and revealed your presence. Remember how I said you'd made 3 mistakes? Your third mistake was turning your back on this shorty. You shouldn't have come after me. Horzala rises on the ground and howls hysterically. I hate you. Oh, how I hate you all. I think we're done here. One of these nights we should meet up at the tavern to celebrate. Drinks are on me. Alright. So I have to go talk to him at the tavern now? Seriously, my dude? Okay, fine. Okay. Hey! Don't you be putting people in the wrong order. Don't appreciate that. I don't know. Hate them both. Alright. Yes, Reginald's gotten better since he finished his quest, but still. Darren fixing his hair again. Alright. I think that's it for this one. Don't see any other loot. So I have to go talk to him in Dresden again. Well, fine. I guess we can go back to Dresden even though we just left. But whatever. Guess we're going back here. Yeah, we're tired. What else is new? Let's just go talk to him and get it over with. I know, we're tired, but I just want to get over with. Get back to the actual quest line. Okay. I think he's over here somewhere. Hey, am I good or am I good? Look at that.
Is that the commander who entered the lair of assassins unafraid, wreaking havoc and personally murdering everyone in sight? Why, yes, I think it is her. Well, beer is on me today, just like I promised.
Graver greets you loudly, puffing on his pipe as usual. I expect more attempts on my life.
Of course, but he no longer has weapons like Horsala's Assassin's Guild at
cut
his
off the beginning
command.
there.
And the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are no match for them. I don't think you need to be wary of any more attacks.
My fairy wings and bismuth. They love their clipping, but it cut off the beginning of the sentence. Batman stopped there, of course, but blah blah blah. Have you ever been tempted to betray me?
Well, maybe a little, perhaps. But I never violate the terms of my contracts. Justice, villainy, loyalty, treachery. All these words carry no meaning for me anymore. But my reputation. For that, I will put my life on the line.
Number 3. Obviously chaotic, but chaotic ones are always the funniest ones. Your fixation on this whole reputation business is utterly crazy, but today I couldn't be happier that you lost your marbles.
Being true to my word is one of the few virtues that I hold in high regard. I don't carry it around in my pack during my countless travels, but it's always with me.
Alright, I guess we'll say thank you and be nice. Although he has threatened people that I like better than him, but we'll be nice for now. Thank you for remaining loyal.
It's not about loyalty. It's just business, and... But perhaps you are right about that. I like you. I rarely say that to people, and almost never to my employers. But here we are.
Well, in that case, stop being an asshole to people that I like better than you. Okay? Sounds like a good deal to me.
I enjoy traveling with you. And I would have felt regret if you had died. Apparently our adventures together have made me overly sentimental.
Have you ever thought about what you're going to do when this war is over?
They say that the Assassin's Guild of Evolutionira, of which I pride myself of being a member, has recently lost its leader. I, on the other hand, have been honing my demon-slaying skills to perfection over the past few months. When this whole thing with the world wound is over, I'll return there and try to become one of the aristocrats of Evolutionira. That is what they call themselves, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I will reside there in luxury, bathe in the gossip about my notorious misdeeds, and take assignments from the Crusaders at a hefty discount. If the demons are trying to occupy our Galarian, why shouldn't we mortals repay them by occupying a part of their realm?
Alright, enough of you. I guess I'll say I'm glad we had this talk.
You know, Commander, you know, I've always thought that I was a loner by nature. I don't like people.
Me neither.
I don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about me.
And yet you
And
bitch
that's
about
how
Darren
it's always been.
saying that.
Until I met you. Are an exception to all the rules.
Thanks.
It is completely wrong for a hired blade to have any kind of personal affection for a client.
You better not
I
be trying
do.
to romance me.
Whatever lies ahead, I will never regret going on that dragon hunting mission.
He's getting all kinds of mushy all of a sudden. Thanks, buddy.
Surprised to hear such words from an assassin, Commander.
Yeah, a little bit. Greyboar's face is bright red. He smooths down his beard, takes a long draw from his pipe, and gives deep sighs. He exhales a thick cloud of smoke. Finally, he regains composure and continues on a more normal tone. Alright, bye.
In that case, let this story become a good memory of how we cheated death itself.
Okay, bye-bye. Alright. Now, I guess we picked up a couple things I can sell. Where's the damn door at? It's over here, right? Is the door? Alright, anyway. Alright, so we can go sell stuff. Not that we barely picked up a bunch. And then I guess it's off to Arilu's lab. Now, I guess it's kind of an optional quest, but I think it leads to a bunch of other stuff as well. Who's here? Is that the merchant dude still here, or did he die? I think he might have died when the queen lost Dresden for the second time. Yeah, I think he did. Alright. So I'm here. So go up there. Did my halo get shut off somehow? Doesn't appear to be glowing as much. Yeah, where's my damn halo? It says it's still on. Can't see it for some reason. Weird. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I don't think we picked up much. Couple things. 919. This thing is 10 to 22. It's 8 to 15. Eh. Yeah, not much here. I don't really think anybody's gonna need any of this stuff. Look at the weapons, I guess. I don't know. Eh. $15, 7 to 17. Fiery spell lever. Flame burst curse stuff grants us where one bonus something 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 something. Let's see. One bonus on checks made to overcome spells to common bonus on use magic device skill checks. Flame burst weapon functions as a flaming weapon that also explodes with flame upon striking critical hit. Fighters not harm the wielder. Well, she's not gonna be doing critical hits with a bow, but the other stuff seems kind of nice. I guess we'll put that on her. Plus, it looks pretty cool. Alright. Alright, what is this? This is dagger. Now here's the thing. His daggers work together, but he's had them for a while. Since like the beginning of Act 4. So this actually might be a good time to replace. Let's see. Right now, he's got 30, 25, 20, and 30, 25. If I put this in his offhand, it's pretty much the same. Okay. What's the bonus again? Set of 1D when dual wielded along with deep rope soft cut activates its additional power. Okay. The weapon deals damage against prone and paralyzed. Additional each time lands a hit. This weapon deals damage against prone and paralyzed capture. Just double the weapon damage. What? What's this? Soft cut activates its additional power. I don't know. Whatever. We'll just leave him with that. I don't think anybody's really going to need anything here. It just gets to the point where it's like, we're already max level and stuff. I don't even really care about looking at most of the loot. Because almost none of it's an upgrade, really. But anyway. Alright, so we gotta go to Arila's lab, and then we're pretty much in Act 6, other than that one random quest that isn't even on the damn map. Darren, did you get further away? Wonder if I have to talk to the storyteller again. Probably do a bunch of pages for him, but I just don't feel like it right now. Washed ashore 4 times more. Alright. I don't know if I've got any of his nonsense. Finian stuff. Guess I do have a couple of them. Alright, anyway. I don't think anything else is going to trigger. Can't believe this hoe is in here. Suppose I'll click on her, but I really have nothing to say to her because I can't stand her. Galfrey looks at the towers of Dresden with clear, slightly sad eyes. Dresden. I remember the early days of this city. How strange to think it's younger than I am. That this isn't the first time I've seen it prosper, and I hope I never see to fight its hope never to see its final fall. What awaits us at Threshold? We can only guess, but I'm not fond of guessing, she says, still in her voice. The Threshold Fortress is the source of all our troubles. It was where this all began, and it is where this must end. But in the 100 years of crusades, we still haven't the slightest idea what it has become. The raging magical energies so heavily altered that no spells or living scouts have been able to approach it. What are you going to do after our victory? Perhaps they'll plant nasturtiums and get a canary. I really don't know, Commander. Right now, I'm looking at the looming storm clouds as to what comes after. Let us worry about it after. Okay, bye. Good luck in everything, and always. Yeah, right. When you're not locking me in hell because I'm better than you. I hate her. Alright. I really don't want to even look through spell books. But if I don't, you know they'll have moved something. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at my alignment because I've been doing a lot more chaotic stuff lately. Yeah, I was getting a little close to neutral good there for a while. Chaotic, 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 chaotic. Oh my. Anyway. don't think I need to fix anything, but if I don't look, you know, it's gonna be, something's gonna be screwed up like that. Look at this shit. What was I just saying? If I don't look, nonsense occurs. I mean, guess that. It's one of your few ranged attacks at that level. What are you doing? So annoying. He's pulling this nonsense. Actually, let's put this here. Put this here. Put that there. Any more that you screwed up, dear? Yep. Guess I'll get him an extra one of these. It's his domain slot thing, but still, we actually had to use it for once. Last fight. Alright. Anybody else mess with your stuff, with their stuff? Come on. Nope, she's fine. What the heck? Why did it just go to the ended stream icon? Am I still streaming? Let me check. It says I'm still on Twitch. It says I'm... Yeah, for a second there it flashed to the whole not like this screen. Like I disconnected or something. It's weird. I might get an echo here for a second because I'm going to try to open my regular channel and see. So there might be an echo for a second. I muted it. Yeah, it says I'm still streaming, that I've been on for 3 hours and 42 minutes. So I don't know why. That was so weird. It just popped up that whole disconnected screen for a second. Very weird. But anyway.
You waste too much effort on those who are unworthy.
How would I know who is worthy and who isn't? I just help whoever I can.
Rachel and Ember. Yeah, those two are such a pair. So much in common. Alright, so we're going to try to go to Rilu's lab. And I think that's pretty much it. Other than this thing, which isn't even on the map. Oh yeah, the storyteller. God. I really don't want to talk to him. I know, Kingmaker people love him. But I didn't play Kingmaker. So, you know. Yes, we'll go talk to the storyteller. Really don't want to. Alright, let's go. Get 17 paragraphs of stuff from the storyteller man. Is he even in here? Yeah, I don't even see him. He must still be... Oh wait, this is him, isn't it? I was looking for the little face icon, but no, it's that. Alright, let's go give him his notes. I think this will probably be the last time we have to do that. Because chances are we're not going to be in Dresden much longer. Here, have some notes. Blind Elf whispers something under his breath. Hearing your steps, he turns to you slowly. Greetings, Seraphine. Have you brought me a new story? Ah, yeah. I bring word from Kaini, your friend. His soul was being held by Ereshkigal these millennia, but I helped him break free. He asked me to tell you that the warm, spiced wine you two used to share in the tower was the best wine he drank in his life. Storyteller flinches. Kaini, my friend. After all this time, I never expected to hear your name, to hear word from you. I didn't think this would still matter to me after so many years, and yet I am glad. Touched, saddened, I cannot make sense of what I'm feeling. He remembered the wine. We oftentimes sat there on the tower's balcony. He lets out a sigh and smiles. I apologize, but I'm not willing to continue this discussion. This is too personal, but I thank you for helping Kaini find peace. And a page. Storyteller carefully takes... You're fine. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence from the past I've forgotten. Soul Delp's expression becomes withdrawn. And another page. Okay. Here we go. The storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. Everything is ready for merging the planes. Baphomet's runes are drawn on the floor of the laboratory, the purple flame, the heart of the tower. This is what I call the crystal now. It's pulsating under the influence of secret spells. If I stop to think about it, the pulsating flames echo the beating of my heart, but I don't want to think. It took me too long to decide. If I think for just a moment, I might stop. I chose the abyss as the plane to merge with Galarian. Really, Neil? This is the last gift to my former friend who was concerned about the imminent destruction of the plane, whose fate outside of the dying Galarian. Truth be told, I am not completely sure I will succeed. This is another reason to choose the abyss. Hardly anyone will grieve if it suddenly shares Galarian's fate. Acrid smoke of burning chemicals stings my nose. My eyes are watering. I haven't rested for several days. I take a step back and almost trip over an empty wine bottle. I came to the end of my supplies days ago, but regardless, my mind is clear and my thoughts are sharp. I stare into the heart of the tower and whisper a magic command. Time to begin. Okay. Symbol to symbol, word to word, gesture to gesture. The merging begins. I feel the wind of the abyss on my face and smile. I can do it. I will do something no one else has done before. I'm the last great archmage of Keonin, but now is not the time to relax. I must keep my mind away from idle thoughts. Thoughts are also important in an experiment. My lips read one spell, my hands weave another, and I say a third in my mind. I feel pain, as if I'm being torn in half. My essence, my entire being, my identity is about to change. Filled with the energies of the abyss, I will stop being Galarian. I will become a new creature, half elf, half demon, a stranger to both planes. The fabric of the world grows thin before my eyes. I see legions of demons gnawing at each other, ripping each other's throats. I see minotaurs of the ivory labyrinth sitting around the fire, honing their giant axes. I inhale the forgotten smell of Shinera's sewage. I hear the impertinent buzzing of locusts from the rasping rifts. I raise my hand to complete the merge and connect Galarian and the abyss forever. As if on cue, demons, minotaurs, and even locusts turn to me. They freeze before the path opener. I hear Discari's whisper, sense Baphomet's loathsome grin. I feel Nocticulus' curiosity and attention. The demons are ready to invade Galarian and to torment and kill everything that didn't perish in Earthfall. They will degrade the remains of my world until nothing is left. Is that what I really want? My hand freezes. Are you going to open the whirlwind? The storyteller doesn't seem to hear you. I understand. All this time I was deceiving Kaini and myself. I never wanted to save Galarian. The perishing empires of my world are just empty words for me. I was not interested in lives that would be lost. Life takes its course. People are born and die. Kingdoms rise and fall to ashes. And even gods have their final day. These are the laws of the world, and it's not for me to oppose them. However, not a single life passes without a trace. Not a single people disappears completely. While the memory of them lives, while their culture, language, and art remain, civilization lives as well. I never wanted to save the people of Galarian. I only wanted a handful of survivors to keep the memory of Galarian alive. When the demons invade Galarian, they will destroy the very memory of it. They will burn whatever is not burned and desecrate what can't burn. Their invasion spells death for Galarian, and I almost destroyed something that must never perish. The purple flame of the heart of the tower burns my eyes. Storyteller gulps nervously. I carefully lower my hand, allowing the spells to disperse. So he was literally about to open the whirlwind, and then he stops at the last moment. And gee, guess who took over? Where are we headed next? Whose lab? The elf seems to agree. I aged by a few hundred more years. His face thinner. I almost destroyed Galarian. In my pride, I could have put an end to my world, just to become the path opener, to prove my title of the last Archmage of Keonin. Even if only to myself. I don't know what to say in my defense. Tell me about how you refused to open a rift to the abyss. Everything is ready for the merging planes. Okay, that's all the shit he just said. Okay. Okay. Alright, guess that's it. Alright then. Okay, so now we did sleep, right? One day, 8 hours. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to try to start heading towards the Rilu's lab, but I think, well, we've got like, if I stop at 4 hours, we've got like 10 minutes. So I guess I'll at least try to get us there, and then we'll go in and deal with that. So at least try to get there, and then I'll stop probably. Unless suddenly a bunch of people decide to start watching and chatting, then maybe I'll go a little bit longer. But at the moment, I think we'll just try to get there and then pick up tomorrow with going through Arila's lab again. So let me go ahead and get my party ready. So it's going to be 11, 7, 3, 2. 11, 7, 3, 2. That's our party this time. So, Rachel, why are you stalking me? That's 11. Then 7. Ugh, all these melee people. Can't stand it. 3. At least we got stealth and trickery this time. And, well, I don't really like land, but at least we got ranged damage, too. So, well, these two are good for the party and at least get along with him. So, yay. Better than the last group, I guess. But not by much. So, I'll try to get us to Arilo's lab and then probably start with that tomorrow. So, I'll go as long as it takes us to get there. And then we'll start at that tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'm going to be on tomorrow, though. Because I got all day I could be on. For once in my life. I can stream whenever I want. Of course, watch something happen now that I said that. I don't really like either of you. But anyway, alright, Arila's lab is somewhere here. There it is. Yeah, so we'll just get to the lab and then we'll start there tomorrow. Yeah, don't care. Let's move on. Why am I doing stealth checks? Why am I doing stealth checks? He's got like 1 million in stealth. It's ridiculous. Okay, anyway. Now we're gonna get drunk. That should go well. Oh my god, Regil and Darren. That should be wonderful. I'm doing the rituals?
Such power, and it is bestowed upon an undisciplined whelp. Cannot abide waste.
Quite right. I am too good for this little world. Thank you for noticing.
I love you, Darren. Regil deserves that shit. Come on. Regil's such a dick. Oh, jeez. That was funny. Love me, my Darren. Oh, my. Anyway. Hey, we're just about here, but it's sleepy time again. Why am I doing rituals? Why is Regil helping Darren? Regil again. It's interesting how differently people understand the term scum in that category. I would include those who spend their lives in idleness, like plants capable of only drawing moisture from the soil and bathing in the rays of the sun. It's either Rolja or Darren. Darren. Why did you take such a circuitous route just to call me a useless piece of rubbish? I have no qualms about calling you an uptight, malicious automaton who is patiently avoiding acknowledging his own hubris, so please do not hold back on my account. Ah! This is why I love Darren. Oh, jeez. Uptight, malicious automaton. Patiently avoiding acknowledging his own hubris. Ah, yes. That's my day, baby. That's my day. Alright. So, let's go here. We're not going to enter yet, though, because our time is up, everybody. I said I might go a little bit longer if people just suddenly started watching and chatting, but since they're not, I gotta go eat and do stuff in my other game. So, I will be on tomorrow, and we will start with Arila's lab, I guess, so we can see what that crystal is all about. Maybe it'll lead to something interesting. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for anybody who was hanging out, and hopefully I will see you